All right. All right. All right. Let me make sure. Do. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right. All right. We are here. We are back. Yeah. No Final Fantasy this week. No Final Fantasy today. I will do Final Fantasy on Saturday because I'm just gonna swap the days. I heard Ready or Not went 1.0, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I love Ready or Not. That's a great game. Uh, then I found out about the furry, the furry mission where you swat a pedophile furry, and there were some details coming out. And if you look on the computer monitor as you are rating the furry, people will literally start making fun of him in the chat because you swat him as he is streaming, and people will start laughing and going, ha ha ha, yiff and hell for a fag, and all this, like word for word. And it's fucking great. So I was already excited by a lot of the stuff coming out. Right now has some frame rate issues. Oh, I am intimately aware. I had to get a fucking 3060 for it to run even half decent. But you can swat a pedophile furry, and that was what tipped me over. That was what tipped me over into doing it now, because I was thinking about doing it on Saturday, where it's like, I heard they have like a roguelike campaign now where if you lose guys in a mission, they will stay dead in the next mission, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Then I heard about the furry, and I was like, okay, we have to do this. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Which game? Ready or Not. It is. If you ever played SWAT 4, it is that, but a lot more in depth. Which is saying something, because SWAT 4 was pretty fucking in depth. Don't forget he has not Discord TM on his second monitor, pics of kids on it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love the developers of this. Like, apparently they kind of got squeamished out of the school shooting mission, or at least it's a lot further down on the totem pole than it was. But they made up for it in spades. The game already has like moments of like, holy shit, that's pretty fucking based. Man, voice commands are mid. Well, I mean, that was always gimmicky shit. Agent for $2, trying to do co-op. It's cool if you say no. I want to test out the single player AI. Apparently they like went back and fixed the single player AI a lot. Second 162, $5. Not buying your only Twitch, lolly. Yeah, right. Slum's Coven, $2. Thought the Hollywood thing was based. Damn. Yeah, it's great. It's fucking great. I love the developers of Ready or Not. They're amazing people. And yeah. So the Twitch thing. Yeah. The thoughts are not given permission to run the asylum over Twitch. Mining Twitch will ban VTubers showing off a bit of skin, let alone people drawing naked people for art. And that's what confused me. If you're gonna do not safe for work, just fucking do not safe for work. Like they already said, just put sexual theme in like the tag or something, and then you're fine. And it's like, okay, that's quite literally the compromise that makes everybody win. You know, just mark not safe for work to where you can mark it as not safe for work. People don't have to look at that shit if they don't want to. And you can have more people do more streams on Twitch, you know? Like, it's fine. No one gives a fuck. But then they wanted to do half-hearted, where it's like, oh, no, you can't actually draw anything. You can't draw sexual art. You can only be half-naked on stream and get butt-fucked. And it's like, none of this makes any sense. They somehow managed to take an opportunity to quite literally win and make everybody happy, and fuck that up in spectacular fashion. Because, yeah, VTubers are well, a VTuber got banned, but no one likes that one because that was one of the ones that went after fucking Henya / Pikami. You see the Jim is coming back to stream on Saturday? He really must be feeling better. Yeah. Apparently he is in remission, so Godspeed. Twitch being incompetent. What's new? Yeah, right? See the anime and femboy mods for Ready or Not? I mean, I'm not even surprised. That's in like any fucking game ever. It's honestly kind of like, I don't get the joke at this point. I think people are legitimately masturbating. Also falsely accused due to being a pedo. Well, yeah, I mean, that person just seemed very... Nah. Mark99 for $2. Sup, Jogger. Had to defend this game a bit since some retard thinks it's a game that jerks off law enforcement. Well, I mean, it's like... yeah, it's a game about law enforcement, but what is depicting police in anything that's not like over the top racist assholes beating black people to death with batons? Like, is that just propaganda? Like, you're not allowed to show them be competent in any way, shape, or form with their jobs. Salama's Kelvin, $2. Roguelike mode. Hunt down the Kuro puppy splitter. I fucking loved your other Ready or Not stream. Let's go. Yeah, right? And this is like the perfect excuse to get back into it. Because I love Ready or Not. Ready or Not's a fucking fantastic game. If you get the right group of bros together, it is a phenomenal time. And now it's going 1.0 and adding so much more stuff. It's like, oh my god, this game's going to be fucking good. This game is currently good. Kind of wonder what Medicare thinks about H-Bomber Guy. It would be interesting to hear him talk about him, because the two knew each other. So, Lolly, is rape evil or not? God damn, was that conversation enlightening. God damn, was that enlightening. The wire wouldn't last today. It really wouldn't. Like, there was like a Twitter thread someone was talking about where they basically went, The Wire was written by like a pure blue-blooded Democrat, but because he was actually dedicated to showing like authentic hood culture and authentic law enforcement culture, he accidentally made one of the most based shows ever. Even if like Hamsterdam was like hilariously shoved in and like fake, and they tried to spin it so hard, it's like, but it was working. And then you watch the season and it didn't fucking work. What movie or show are you going to cover next? I'm going to cover Gintama. I'm already quarter of the way through the video right now. It's going to be great. I love it. Context on the is rape evil question. Okay. This is going to be a saga. So, it started off as like the typical thing where right now a bunch of interesting flagged people, people who fly the interesting flags on Twitter, we're doing the usual stick of, well, if you make a purely evil race in fantasy, I think that's boring. That's boring, and that says a lot about you. Literally going, if they need to have a reason for being evil. They can't just be evil for evil's sake. Ignoring the fact that when it's turned to people, it's like, well, they make the choice to be evil, so therefore, it's a bullshit thing. Orcs are racist. Darkspawn and Dragon Age are boring. If you just make any kind of endgame evil faction that it's just purely evil and they like it, you are lazy and boring, that kind of thing. Well, one of the guys who started it was that ant dude on Twitter, pastel Tumblrite face motherfucker. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Said King Kong was about black people. All you gotta know. Well, he said, well, one of my favorite races that's not strictly evil, or one of my favorite evil races in media is the Cenobites, because when you think about it, they're not really evil. And it's a thing of like, if you've ever touched Hellraiser in any way, shape, and or form, if you've even seen the fucking cover of the movie, you know that's stupid. Where it's like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like the Cenobites are aggressively evil, and basically operate off the idea of, well, because you choose to solve the puzzle box and you choose to go with them, they are not evil. Because there's like scenes in the ant dude, that guy who defended the completionist. Oh, well, there you go. That's all. All you need to know right there. But yeah, it's a thing where like, if you choose to go with the Cenobites, that means that no matter what they do to you, they're not evil because you consented to it. Kind of ignoring the fact that the puzzle box in Hellraiser is meant to be a genie lamp. It is meant to be a Faustian bargain where you sell your soul to demons, in which the response was, well, they're not technically demons, to which I say, go fuck yourself. They're literally called the Hell Priests. The story is the Hellbound Heart. It's like Hellraiser, like, come on. They work for Leviathan, a named demon in the Bible. Winterland for $2. How do you find these mongoloids? Twitter forces them on me. Slum's Coven $2. Darkspawn, literally demonic virus zombies. Yeah. Told my buddy who sold you the file the rundown, and he said, what the fuck, Cenobites? Of course Cenobites are evil. Yeah, like, taking one look at them, it's obvious they're evil. Another thing is, I shoot back for, like, the Cenobites, like, torture and rape people, right? Like, they're like, over-the-top evil. To which you had, like, an entire day of people arguing back and forth on whether or not the Hellraisers, the Cenobites, actually raped anybody, because they're like, well, where was it explicitly shown? To which I say, how the fuck do you look at the BDSM demons that are openly talked about as being sexual creatures that embody lust and desire and not put two and two together that they rape? And then people brought up parts of the comic, the story Baby Cakes, where they literally rape a woman over and over again to make her a baby factory. And when, dude, that's like the most fucking explicit example. If you read the sequel to Hellbound Heart that Clive Barker did like decades later, called the Scarlet Gospels, the demon that's meant to be Pinhead, but it's changed up because it's kind of like a soft reboot. And Clive Barker hated how Pinhead kind of became a symbol of the franchise. On top of the fact he just hated the name Pinhead. He thought that was a stupid name for something you're supposed to take very seriously. It straight up rapes two characters and forces them to have sex with each other. So it's like, dude, there's some very obvious shit here. Junebug for $1 didn't know you would stream today, but I'm really glad you did because it's my day off today. I also found a 2-season show called Utopia. Pretty damn good. I hear that one's really good. The British one, that one's actually supposed to be really, really good. Mike Hunt Hurts for $1. John F. Candy voice. I choose to have sex with this woman not because she wants to, but because I am stronger. Side note, I hope Jim smacks Matt Jarbo around for old time's sake. Jarbo hasn't changed one damn bit. Fortunately, Dame Pesos ain't going to do it. Yeah, Dame broke my heart. He decided to go down the dick road, and you never go down that road. Cancer for $2. Ever seen any Ralph Bakshi movies? If so, any good? Yeah, I saw his version of Lord of the Rings. I say his, but, it's... Was that Rankin Bass? No, it should be Ralph Bakshi. I thought it was pretty good. What happened to Dame? He decided to do, as stated, the Dick Masterin thing and start going after right-wing grifters and ended up making himself look like a massive retard. Do you see that the anti-video game rights having to come back as a GTA 6? I'm convinced people are being paid off. I'm convinced people are being paid off by Rockstar to do outrage marketing. There is no way you can convince me otherwise. Especially when fucking Ian Miles Chung, a guy who like simped for GTA 5, and there was like a community note that pointed out that he wrote like 250 some odd articles about GTA 5 and loved the game. You can find like tweets of him talking about how he loved the game. And nowhere's going, well, I can't play GTA because it makes you shoot cops. Like, okay, you're getting paid to do this shit. I love the first the cat, Coonskin, and Wizards. I hear Wizards is actually pretty interesting. That's on the Kojima and A24 Death Stranding movie. It could be good. Silo review when? Silo would be really interesting to talk about. I just gotta find a reason to talk about it. Bad news, Gosling Bros. Ryan's out of the new Wolfman movie. He'll come back. He'll come back. I think the guy you argued with on Twitter was talking from the perspective of the Cenobite. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if, like, well, they personally don't think they're doing anything wrong, because no, that's bullshit. Moral relativism is bullshit. You are moral relativism is bullshit because it always amounts to, no, me doing this over-the-top evil action is okay because I just view it differently. Which at that point you look at it from the objective angle, which is take personal perspective out of it and just look at the situation for what it is. If you kill a kid, I don't give a fuck if you think, oh, well, that's just what we do in my culture. No, you deserve to have your ass stomped. It's like, dude. It's like, at what point do you just call a spade a fucking spade? Speaking of 24, thoughts on the Civil War movie, California and Texas working together, hilarious. I imagine it's going to be hilariously out of touch. Hilariously out of touch. So apparently Monarch Legacy of Monsters went to shit. Any thoughts? I haven't watched it yet. Must be retarded because you enjoy Twitter fights. As stated, you really do see some interesting opinions people have. So Twitter slap fight by Hellraiser. They really went bro. The child was asking for it. Monkeypox bears aren't beating the rumor allegations. Yeah, it's like that was another thing where, dude, an underage child. If you watch Hellraiser 2, it's revealed that an underage child becomes a Cenobite. That was Chatterer. Literally a kid. Like the comic aged him up to be like 14, but if you watch the movie, he's like 10 years old, and he becomes a Cenobite. A Cenobite, once again, is a demon that embodies lust and desire and physical sensation. It's like, how is that not evil? Modern villains are just, I'm evil because I'm big sad, and that justifies it. Yeah, I think that's a large part of it. It's like, no, but you have to be able to sympathize with the villains. Like, no, you really don't have to. And I think that's where the whole blue and orange morality thing comes from. It's like, well, they just don't understand they're doing anything wrong. It's like, no, they very much do. Especially since Cenobites start off as humans. What happens to just liking an evil character and acknowledging they're evil? I like Adachi. I know he's a terrible person. Yeah, I love the Cenobites in Hellraiser. I think they're fucking awesome. But they're also evil. They're entities born from hell. Didn't one of the dudes say that the xenomorphs weren't evil? Oh, it was worse than that. So, like, I kept asking the dude, it's like, hey, wait a minute. Why is it that you keep spinning and trying to absolve the Cenobites of specifically rape? Because one dude kept doing that. It's like, you bring up Scarlet Gospel. No, Barker wrote that later and retcons a bunch of stuff. Okay, well, the comics. Well, Barker wasn't personally involved with those. It's like, well, wait a minute. If Barker's not involved with the comics, then obviously anything he writes is canon. So what about the Scarlet Gospel? It was a circular thing. So then I just point blank asked the dude, it's like, okay, is tying a woman down and raping her and making her birth a child as a baby factory evil or not? To which there was a lot of spinning, and I just, every time I would ask it, it would be like two other questions where it's like, well, did you even watch Hellraiser? Did you even do this? Did you even do that? And I'm like, okay, do you believe forcibly impregnating a woman is evil? To which I got countered with, do you think the xenomorph is evil? To which I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course the xenomorph's evil. And if you say the xenomorph is evil to this dude, he accuses you of bad media literacy, because that's just not how the xenomorphs think. The monster literally created to embody the fear of rape. Def Tuna, $5. The only way Texas, California, whatever LA together would be if LA, San Fran, and Sacramento were deleted. Very true. Skaven and Warhammer are my favorite race. Making them not irredeemably evil would ruin their appeal. Yeah, a lot of people point that out. It's like, well, what about the Skaven? The Skaven are intentionally over-the-top evil.
He turned us into fucking killers!
Ever so slowly, everyone connected with Dread Central is getting outed as annoying pseudo-intellectual lefties. My media literacy. Yeah, and like, I basically just point out, I just kind of rip the mask off and just point out to the dudes, like, so wait a minute, are you trying to justify rape? Because, like, the xenomorph embodies rape. It is a parasite. Every single aspect of them are sexual. I mean, do I even really need to point out how the monster design looks like a penis? The facehugger is literally just a spider that shoves a penis down your throat and has big testicles. Like, everything about it is a sexual monster. And apparently that's not inherently evil. Kenny, $5. ChatGPT's answer, lol, Cenobites is depicting Clive Barker's Hellraiser series aren't necessarily evil in a traditional sense. Yeah, it's that bullshit. Well, they're just experiencing the most of sensation, ignoring the fact that Pinhead multiple times says shit like, I will tear your soul apart, your suffering in hell will be legendary. It's like, dude knows he's evil. Once again, has a line that says, do I look like the kind of guy that cares what God thinks? Sir Atlich for 5 fake money. Thoughts on conservative LARPers wanting daddy government to ban stuff like porn and other voices, because think of children's innocence. As stated, I think they're getting paid. I think they are getting paid, because you cannot convince me otherwise. Yeah, no tears is a waste of good suffering. Yeah, try to drag Christy into hell at the end of the first movie, even though she explicitly said, I will give you Frank if you just leave me alone. Cenobites in the book are supposed to embody the idea of lawful evil. Yeah, it's like, they are evil. They have rules, but they are evil. What's your favorite Yakuza game? Over the years, I've really grown to appreciate Zero. At first, I was like, Kiwami 1's so satisfying, though. Now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, Zero. Zero was amazing. He then showed himself to be a Redditor by saying God raped Mary. Yeah, I tried to spin it as like, well, do you think God's evil? It's like, what the fuck does God have to do with a conversation about Hellraiser? Winter Lame, $5. These xenomorphs a bioweapon designed to annihilate a planet's ecosystem and topple civilization. Oh, wait, they're black. Yakuza 3 gets too much hate, in my opinion. The story is fun. The story is good and has good character moments, but that gameplay needed work. If they were ever going to remake a Yakuza game, remake 3. Fix up that combat. Last Hellraiser film was mad, but the fact it was filmed in Belgrade really killed it. Nothing breaks immersion like streets. You passed 1,000 times. Dark Homicide, $5. Zargon made good points in one of his videos where even if the monster's insapient, they're still a threat to us, so they can be considered evil. Well, to me, it's a matter of, like, this thing wants you dead, so why the fuck are you debating the ethics of it? You know, the dude even tried to go, like, well, would you consider the thing evil, like the parasite from the thing? To which I'd go, yes, it had multiple moments where it showed it was purely malicious. Wasn't Xenomorph an allegory for AIDS? No. Xenomorph is an allegory for rape and forced pregnancy, because that's the whole chestburster thing. God lets Cenobites exist, I guess. Well, even then, it's like, well, they're fucking demons. They're the minions of Leviathan. Have you beaten Gaiden yet? No, I'm still working my way through 7, which I got past the business minigame. I'm now king of the confectionery world, but yeah, I'm still working through 7. The thing alien's clearly sentient. Yeah. Once again, these roles don't even make any sense. I think the director even said that. About Alien, yeah. Learn something I call moral tsundere, which is basically someone claiming to be a moral relativist while actively opposing evil. They shouldn't be hated, be kind of give them a thesaurus. Xenomorph is just an alien. Would it be just reproducing? But it's not. I mean, Aliens, the sequel, goes out of its way to show that they do have higher thought. They can plan. Whoever created Cenobites is a genius. Their design slaps. Clive Barker. Say what about the dude, but he has interesting stories. That was another interesting thing where people kept... I think it's why they were so desperate to go like, no, Cenobites never rape. They never do anything like that. It's because they tied them directly to, like, homosexuality. And the thing is, it's not even completely wrong. So, yes, Clive Barker is flamboyantly gay. If you know anything about the guy, flamboyantly gay dude. And he wrote Hellbound Heart specifically to talk about sexual repression. That was the whole thing with Julia. She's like... When you watch the movie and read the book, she's like very proper and put together. She's really harsh against Christy. And when she's seduced by Frank, she ends up kind of falling way much into the deep end and becomes exactly as depraved as he is. He kind of corrupts her. And that is the point of the story. Yeah, one of his books is a 3-page BJ scene. Yeah, that is the point of the story. So they're not completely wrong by saying, yeah, Hellraiser has elements of that. But the thing is, Hellraiser's not about gay people. It's about extreme sexuality. Yeah, Clive Barker went to a BDSM club, and that was the inspiration of the Cenobites. Yeah, directly. That's why they're the BDSM demons. But the thing is, with Hellraiser specifically, they were extreme sexuality. The search of pleasure, regardless of consequence. That's why they resort to, like, peeling the skin off you, because they view pain as basically inseparable from pleasure. And it's kind of the thing where I kind of realized that. We're like, oh, so the reason they're so desperate to go, well, they're not directly evil is because they tied them to being strictly gay, so everything they do must, at the very worst, be morally gray. Ignoring the fact that, no, they're fucking demons from hell. And the gay part of it is, like, barely even... That's not why they're doing this. Some people tend to view things as part of nature, ignoring how humans operate above nature and the like. You have some morals. You know having morals and all that. Why try to understand something immoral? Yeah. Explorers in the further regions of experience. Yeah, that's how they describe themselves. Dolphins didn't need to actually murder and rape fish, but they do it anyway. Yeah. I think they'll ever re-release AVP Requiem with better lighting, so it's less dark. Would even be a better film. It wouldn't even be a better film. There's not much you can really do about that, because you'd have to go back and reshoot scenes with different lighting. It's not like you can just plug it into a software and brighten it up. It's not. It's something you have to physically do with a camera. And his book Nightbreed, the main character Bukaki is an eldritch god. Yeah. Sexuality is a pretty big aspect to Clive Barker's stuff. I mean, Rawhead Rex is literally just a demon, basically like a demon Viking Celtic thing that just rapes women. Been hearing the Wonka movie's pretty okay. Has anyone seen it? I need more people saying it was okay for me to give it a chance. I do not know. An idol of Satan's been smashed in Iowa. Doom guy saved the day. But Lolly, hell's a happening cool place where sexy British men come from. How could it be bad? Fuck his cuckus for $1. Are the people defending the Cenobites the same type like those YouTuber faggots now trying to dog whistle to cancel Stephen King as a Le Creep because of the child orgy in the book It, which of course didn't care even during the modern It movies? I will only hold that over Stephen King's head because he's very annoying, and his political takes make me go, "Hey, remember that scene in It?" But yeah, no. Now that he's inconvenient, they're gonna get rid of him, and I think that's funny. Once again, it's a book. Knowing it's just text in a book means you can get away with a hell of a lot of stuff. I disagree that scene should have been in the book, purely out of the sense of the kids already lost their innocence with the fight with Pennywise. You don't need to make them go that extra step. That's just stupid. But it's the book, you know? It's the book. It's been sold millions of times. It got multiple movies. Who am I to talk about it, you know? Say the N-word for $1. It's my culture to kill kids. Fuck you and your gay culture. Woke colonialism be upon ye. I'm shocked that there's this many retards who look at Pinhead and say, but he's a bad guy. Even as a child, understood freaky-looking people are evil. Yeah. As stated, Hellraiser is not very subtle about its themes. It's not very subtle about what it's going for at all. You know, seeing it was because he was high as fuck, did a lot of drugs. Oh, yeah. He was, around that time in particular, he was a cokehead. So Clive wrote Corruption Dojin before anyone else. Well, I mean, it's the whole point in Hellraiser. It's about, it is about extreme sexuality. It's why, like I said, tying it to homosexuality is weird because, like, for one, Frank seduces his brother's wife, and it's like, why not have it to where he tries to seduce a man? You know, if you want to directly tie it to homosexuality, why not that? Because, I mean, you can do it. I mean, it's the type of story where you could do that. When your morality is so non-existent, you try to argue Lovecraftian monsters and demons are still good. Yeah, it gets to the point you kind of forget what you're even doing. If I'm finding the ant guy from Twitter was willing to have beef war with you on discussion of Berserk Eclipse arc, an anime you have much more experience on, yeah. Coked out Stephen King gave us some of the best horror books and concepts. Now his latest books are just average to bad. Yeah, he's tired. He's old. Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, dude, just retire. Spend all day on Twitter if you want. You know, it's like you're an old man. What are we drinking? Ale 8. I really like that soda. It's the soda I'm restricting myself to, because if I have to buy soda, I will drink it. Because it's like, yeah, I need to. If I'm going to drink any, I'm going to drink some that's at least like not as bad as others. Clive Barker seems pretty chill in interviews, honestly. Yeah, he's a good writer. I know people have like strong feelings about stuff. It's like, oh, it's all just blood and guts, but it's like, I kind of like him. I thought Midnight Meat Train was pretty fucking sick. Love that they said you can only understand shonen because you dare say something's evil. Yeah, right? It's like, once again, it's this thing where I think they extrapolated, you said it's evil, therefore it must be banned. And it's like, no, I'm just pointing out objective fact in the story. They are evil. Are you fat? Do you lift? Nowhere near as much as I should. You want to lose weight? Stop drinking soda. Definitely good advice. Same types that try to claim Pennywise the gay icons in a relationship with the Babadook, by the by. Yeah. I'll never understand that. Did you watch Jobless Reincarnation? No. I'm going through Undead Unluck, and I'm having a lot of fun with Undead Unluck. Undead Unluck's pretty fucking great. Like, we got to the episode where he gets the chip ripped out of his head, and his hair goes black, and I was like, holy fuck, this is sick. Zim Despot, $5. Never seen Hellraiser, but from what was described, I don't want to. Also reinforce my belief LGBT people are disgusting perverts. Watch 1 and 2. The first 2 movies are genuinely good. Read the book. Remakes not half bad. Remake's a lot closer to what the original story had intended, and it's not bad at all. I'm going to be honest, I don't think a facehugger can think. Drone's not smart, but smart as a dog. Warriors, chimps, and queens are full-blown sentient. Yeah, they do go out of the way to show the queen was, like, sentient. It got pissed off when Ripley burned all her eggs. Thoughts on End of Watch? That was the found footage cop movie, right? I thought it was pretty good. Dialogue with the gangsters was pretty shit. We're like, goddamn, this feels out of touch in a way that's like, man, this is not The Wire. But it was a pretty good movie. Funny thing, that Hellraiser comic with the lady being made into a baby factory was written by someone named Faye Perozich. Can't find anything about them, but that do be a female name. Many such cases. Have you tried Ready or Not before? Will this be your first time? I have played Ready or Not multiple times. Multiple times. Did Reacher Season 2 come out? It got announced, but no, it's not out yet. In the comics, one of the alien queens gives the crew psychic nightmares because they're fucking evil. Yeah. Spot on. Cholos don't talk like that. Yeah. I mean, they're like small characters, but It's mainly about Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena. Reacher Season 2 comes out tomorrow. Oh, that'll be interesting. Or the shit Power Cynical's been dealing with the past few days. All he wanted was Half-Life 2 MV for the man who sold the world in his intro, yet Sony keeps fucking with him. Yeah. Copyright bots be fucking vicious. I listened to The Kinky Adventures of Alice in Wonderland, and it was an experience written by a woman. Oh, boy. Godzilla Minus One was awesome. Have you seen it? I did. Minus One was pretty fucking good. I liked it a lot. You a fan of Kinky Mation art? I've never heard of them. Please leave poor Alice alone. I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, Alice in Wonderland's probably one of the most, like, I think if you look into it, there's like more. There is like so much Alice in Wonderland porn in Rule 34. It's fucking weird. And probably all of it is made by women. That's on Lethal Company. I've not played it. Favorite Harryhausen movie? I've not really watched much like Harryhausen. I guess maybe Jason and the Argonauts. I mean, that's kind of a safe one. That was pretty, like, legitimate historic. I think most of the xenomorphs are not good or evil. They're just following the programming. And to me, there's too many signs that they are full-blown malicious. And it comes to a point of, like, who the fuck cares? They still want to kill people. Worst part is Pyro paid for the license, yet Sony just said, lol, Lamau blocked that video still. Okay, that's something that he could legitimately get them in trouble, though. If he paid for the license and they're still fucking with him. Because, I mean, I'm assuming it's not just a thing where he went into the creator library and bought the license from a little menu. No, he probably, like, had to directly call and say, I want to use a license for this. So if they're still rejecting him, yeah, he could actually get them in trouble because that'd be violation of contract. Only Harryhausen movie I watched is the old Clash of the Titans. Yeah, fair enough. Slime Scum $2. Free NBA Frank from the Cenobite Honkies. Can I ask what made you start doing YouTube videos? Any specific influences? Kind of just wanted to do it. I'm very opinionated and I like to hear myself talk. So I just started doing it one day. Plus my generation grew up with YouTube, so fuck it. Sheldon Goodfellow, 5 fake minds. Why do fags always try to claim this or that evil character's gay icon or something? It's almost like they're trying to make up for lack of morals. As stated, it wouldn't even be so much of an issue, but it's specifically the worst examples. It's always the worst. What license is it? From what the guy was describing, Pyrocynical wanted to use Man Who Sold the World in his video about Half-Life. So he outright paid for a license for it. I'm assuming he didn't just go into the creator library because there's now a feature where you can, like, it's basically like Spotify where you can look through a library of music, see what's available, what you can share revenue with. what gets you blocked, things like that. And he just outright bought a license for it. My assumption is when he bought the license, it wasn't just go to Create a Library, pick the song you want, hit the use for the fee option, what have you. He specifically called them up because he does have the resources for that. He does have the resources to call up the rights owners of that song and go, hey, let me use this. So if it is a thing where he did do that, it's a signed contract, there was a signed agreement, and they're still fucking him, he could get them in trouble because there was a paid agreement, he gave them money to use it, and they're still refusing to let him use it for the purpose. Remember when Don Mancini tried to say the Chucky franchise is gay? That was always weird territory because Don himself is gay, and he's one of the creators of Chucky, so it's like, that feels weird to get angry at him for, but like I was fine within the show focusing on the kid, and the kid was gay, because he straight up said he based it off his childhood. So it's like, you know what, that's fine, who cares? The show's fun, so like he did it right, kind of. There are episodes that got preachy as fuck, but whatever. And like Chucky's meant to be like that bad influence of like you feel all alone and you're looking for anybody to accept you. So then Chucky comes in and he starts trying to like literally groom the main kid into being his disciple. Pyro's editing kind of annoying. I am happy that everyone's kind of realizing that ultra over-the-top schizophrenic editing is a little much. It's like you don't need to have like everything shake every 5 minutes. Like it gives me a headache. I'm old and tired. There's literally a bot used by streaming sites does nothing but look for copyright soundbites and music. Yeah. And people outright, there can be a song that's like public domain, but people will file copyright for it. And so they're able to swipe revenue even if you know for a fact what you're using is like stock music. Mazor does it well. Yeah, like I said, it's just kind of one of those where you can't watch it too much or you really start getting like burned out by it. Every now and then. The Marina got banned on Twitch, and she was one of the people that supported the harassing VTubers over playing Hogwarts Legacy. Kind of ironic. Perish. I have public domain music safe. Yeah, I stay. It happens a lot. Thoughts on the official Heaven Hotel trailer? Holy fuck, they get sanitized into just another shitty adult show about how evil heaven is. To be fair, that's kind of where it was always going. Should I watch Born the Heron sub or dub? I've not seen it yet. Last night I went up to Louisville and I watched the 25th anniversary re-release of Tokyo Godfathers because it was the Satoshi Kon thing. Basically, they were re-releasing his films in theaters this past year. Turns out they did one in Perfect Blue. I had no fucking idea about that. I would have went up there to go see it if I knew, but I got to go catch Tokyo Godfathers. Only a little handful of people in the theater, but it was still really nice. It was still a lot of fun. Because first thing I heard as soon as the movie ended was some like Zoomer kid sitting with his friends. They just get up and first thing I hear is that was really good, and I had a big smile on my face, like yeah it is. Do you know, joke, they have Keith David voicing one of the characters in the Has Been Hotel show? He got to be Dr. Tenma in the Pluto dub, so it balanced out. And he is fantastic. I love the Pluto dub. That went down as one of my exceptions to the dub rule. It's like they did fantastic with that. I loved how they did Pluto in general. That was such a good adaptation. Tokyo Godfathers, you're gonna have a good time. Yeah. I did an AI cover for My Way, and the copyright said the copyright owner allows re-uploads in a month, and it got claimed by something universal, and my counter was declined. Yeah, they love that shit. Well, he's lying. A Zoomer wouldn't say that. Say skibbity toilet cranking goat. Pluto's pretty kino. It was fantastic. Top 10 favorite dubs? I don't have 10, but Berserk movies are really good. Cowboy Bebop's really good. Full Metal Alchemist is... Irishman likes the dub a lot more, but Full Metal Alchemist Ultimate dub is not bad. Hellsing Ultimate. Pluto. Pluto now is one of my all-times. Black Lagoon. It depends on the mood I'm in. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex dub is pretty kino. It depends on the mood I'm in. And that's all I got. Oh yeah, DBZ. Okay, I can't forget DBZ. DBZ is almost standard in English. Though I have grown to appreciate sub a lot more because all the people who voice it in English are awful. Bleach ain't a bad dub. I checked out an episode or two in English. Johnny Young Bosch carries it. Johnny Young Bosch very much carries it. He loves being Ichigo, and you can tell. When are you gonna admit you and your state are not Southern? Those are fighting words, boy. JoJo dub? I don't watch JoJo in dub, because why would I? Bacchanal dub is amazing. Maybe. I watch Boy in the Heron. It's good in dub. Ghibli dubs are usually pretty good. Robert Pattinson in particular seemed like he did a really good job. So at the very least, you want to check it out for him. Afro Samurai? Afro Samurai, it's not even technically a dub because you can only watch it in English. Turns out the old tycoon character in Pokemon is a daughter. She is cute. That's nice. Robert Pattinson's an anime? Yeah, he's in Boy and the Heron. Can you stop ignoring my message? I didn't see it. Spy movie coming out. What? Yeah, spy movie's coming out. Spy Family movie. Which I liked the season finale. I thought it was pretty good. Nice little beach episode. The Doctor and 2 had the one girl at the asylum solve the puzzle so he could become a Cenobite himself. Yeah, and if I remember right, they ignore her because they know she's like mentally. She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't have any desire. They went after him. Did you watch Far Cry 5? So what are your thoughts? Anything I can improve on? I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but people liked it. They said he did a good job. Need to stop ignoring Lone and quit Twitter now. I will never. Because it's too fun watching people start off as like, no, this is totally what I mean. And by the end, it's like, yeah, maybe rape isn't objectively evil. It's like, huh. Him and Christian Bale in a Miyazaki self-insert biography movie. Wasn't Afro Samurai made for English? Like the manga was dead and didn't have much traction before the show came out? Yeah, basically. Space Dandy, Michiko, and Hatchin. I've not watched Michiko and Hatchin in dub, but yeah, Space Dandy is a pretty good dub. There's a reason I don't want Hitomi-chan is shy around strangers. Never gets an anime. I don't want that bitch Monica where y'all voice a teenager while being 40-something cat lady. Yeah. Well, I just don't watch it in dub. I was watching in sub. Well, you're probably going to get the chick who voiced Megumin because she voices fucking everybody now. That's on Conan Exile. Has been pumping hours into it. While not perfect, I find it very enjoyable. It was okay for what I played. I kind of wanted a more story-driven game, but yeah. The fact it's like an Ark ripoff is like, whatever. At least it's something. Spy Family Shinzo Abe tries to get into my head. Wife who previously wanted nothing to do with making kids gives me that look. Remember 4 kids? Yeah, right. So if not, you got banned again. Give me a sec. So if not, you got banned again, you'll just create another account. I mean, it takes like 5 minutes. Are you going to play a game? We still got to wait for it to finish updating. It's got like 17 minutes on it, so not too far away. That's on Ergo Proxy. I liked Ergo Proxy. I thought Ergo Proxy was good. I thought Ergo Proxy was interesting. Playing Red or Not right now, just lost an officer. Rip. I have to live with a creepy man who carries a helmet he never wears and an old geezer thinks he's a robot. I want to die. Emo Dandy. Why didn't you update before stream? I did. It's taken that long. Yeah, part of why I get P3 Reloaded and playing it in the Japanese language. Yeah. Favorite disturbing anime? I mean, cheap answer is Berserk, but like, other than that, Perfect Blue. Corpse Party is mainly just mindless fun, but it got pretty fucked. Elfenlied has a lot of moments where things get really fucked. Do you like Wolf's Rain despite shortcomings? I've not watched it all the way through, but I liked what I remember from it. I liked the ending a lot. Where, like, the main character is, like, the last being in existence to die. It's like, goddamn, that's hardcore. Gantz, that's the thing. Gantz is disturbing, but I don't really find it disturbing personally. I think it's more of a black comedy. Because there's a lot of moments that are just expressly, like, jokes. Junebug for $1 just watched Boy and the Heron. It was very okay to me. Couldn't really get my attention, but the art and animation was really good. Huh. Wolf's Ending is very so-so for me. Well, from what I remember of it, it does leave off on a cliffhanger. It leaves off on a cliffhanger, and some parts of it are a little too cryptic for its own good. That's just what I remember. I'd have to watch all the way through. Violent Jack. Violent Jack is pretty ruthless, yeah. I finished Blue Eye Samurai, just finished today. It's fucking amazing. I really need to start it. I might start it soon. Dorohedoro get pretty disturbing. Yeah, like Dorohedoro could, and it was pretty shameless about it, because like half the joke in Dorohedoro is it was fucked up. Will Strange does not leave it on a cliffhanger. What are you talking about? No, it's main guy is in the new world, and he's trying to find his friends, and there was the implication that the main bad guy would infect the new world because you had the eye in the water, and it was turning the water blood red. It's been a long-ass time since I finished it, but I distinctly remember those. Ebisu got bullied hard. Ebisu got bullied extremely hard. Without raspy Liam O'Brien's voices, it sounds like he gives voice directors some of the gawk. Talking Wolf's Rain? Yeah. If I remember right, that was the ending of Wolf's Rain. It's been a long-ass time since I finished it, but I do remember that. Where main guy is the last being in existence to die. So when he goes to the new world, he actually remembers, and he's trying to find his friends. Funny fact, Elfenlied author is now working on manga where the MC goes to another world and the women just gush rivers of piss to attract men. That explains a lot. The world just restarted, but evil always infected, so they're destined to loop over and over. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Try to get my dad to watch -1, but he doesn't like movies with subtitles. What's wrong with him? Tell him to get better taste. Sounds cool and depressing and nice. Well, Wolf's Rain's a pretty depressing show. The bits I remember were pretty depressing. Did you hear Cooking with Jack is going on pure carnivore diet? And that wouldn't be, like, carnivore diet is not in itself a problem. The problem is the fact that Cooking with Jack does not know how to eat anything in reasonable portions. He did not get a stroke, but, he did not get a stroke because he ate vegetables. He got a stroke because he dips everything in mayo. If you want disturbing manga, I recommend Gunsmith Cat, especially when you get to the main villain. I know Gunsmith Cats. I watched Gunsmith Cats. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Pure carnivore diet's a bad diet. It depends. What would a Conan game work as besides a character action game? RPG. I think it'd be a pretty good RPG. Yeah, carnivore diet depends because it can help you lose weight, but it's not something you're supposed to stick with in a long period of time. The idea is you are essentially cutting out carbs altogether and just going strict animal product like meat and cheese and things like that. But he can't cook the meat. Yeah, that's gonna be what kills him. Wolf's Rain, wolves are dying and try to find paradise being hunted by an old man and his dog. Yeah. That's what I remember. He's following roided up Liver King's carnivore diet. Carnivore diet is an actual thing. Like, my dad actually did carnivore diet, and he actually did pretty good with it. He actually lost weight. But it's something to where you only do as like a period of time, and then you have to introduce other stuff too. the fruits and the veggies, because you do need those. Man, Nakado's backstory by using her time magic legit hurt. Oh, yeah. Dorihido's so good. We're never getting season 2. That's on Gunslinger Girls. I've never seen Gunslinger Girls. Most justified evil character you can think of? A lot of JoJo villains ended up kind of being that. If they weren't like over the top evil, they actually had some good points. Like fucking Funny Valentine in Part 7 isn't really doing... Like, Funny Valentine in Part 7 actually has like a really good goal. It's just the fact that people get in his way. Solid Snake, kinda. Solid Snake just straight up wasn't even the bad guy. And giant walrus, the wolves fighting Wolf's Rain thing was bigger than an elephant. Yeah. Don't worry, Season 2 will premiere at the same time as Last of Us Online. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Naughty Dog officially canceled Last of Us Online. The one thing that could have kept their franchise afloat. Like, that is why I'm increasingly believing in the idea that Last of Us 2 barely made their money back, so they are scrambling to get shit out the door, and they've had to cancel stuff left and right. Demand 20 for $1. Do you know what we do to knitters like you around there, boy? Turkish MP died live on camera. Specifically, he died after giving a speech about how Israel will face the wrath of Allah. Right after he talked about how they were going to go to war with Israel, and they will punish Israel, and Israel will face the wrath of Allah, he suffers a heart attack right there on stage, collapses, and dies. Mossad again. It might unironically be Mossad. We live in an era of bad business decisions. They're actively trying to make companies go under. Really does feel like that. Raid spray kicked in and off the roach. They got a Death Note. Yeah, people were making jokes like, holy shit, that is literally just a kill from Death Note. Kira's watching somewhere. Never saw much of Wolf's Rain. It's just a gang of magic wolves shaping into humans. Kind of. It's very... It's got very much Bebop style vibe, because one of the ladies that worked on Cowboy Bebop worked on it too. So you will feel bits and pieces here and there. And it is good. God, heard you talking shit, boy. Here's a heart attack. Is Wolf Rain worth watching? As stated, I haven't watched all the way through it in like fucking God knows how long, but I liked what I remember. Also, same composer for the music. Yeah, Yoko Kanno. Voice director P4G put work in to make those actors that good. Yeah. Cowboy Bebop for furries. I wouldn't even say furries, but yeah. The Wrath of God. Also, Warner Bros. Discovery 60% chance of being bankrupt, so that's a possibility. Yeah, they already pulled a bunch of their stuff off PSN. I've seen the newest season of Chucky. I really need to. There's so much stuff I need to catch up on. I'm still working my way through Bleach. I got to the MILF lady in the Bount arc, who's like, oh no, I didn't actually want to kill anybody. I just need to get stronger so I can fight the evil Bounts. And it's like, you were still gonna eat innocent people. Like, at the very least, save it for like criminals and shit. Like, oh my god. Kingdom of Ruin has a pretty understandable MC who's evil. Have you heard Hasbro laid off 1,100 people? Not only did they lay off 1,100 people, do you know who they laid off in particular? The fucking Baldur's Gate 3 team. A bunch of people who worked at Larian got laid off because they were... Remember, Larian did a D&D game. You had to work with Wizards of the Coast, and by extension, Hasbro. So a bunch of them have been on Twitter talking about how they got laid off. It's like the one I saw in particular was a lady going, "Man, we become the highest selling RPG of the fucking years, win Game of the Year, and our reward for it is we get laid off." It is it is just prime, uncut irony in a way that just shows, holy fuck, our executives stupid. Why they get laid off at the holidays? They always do this. They always save the layoffs for after a game gets big, after it gets in the news, or during the holidays. I increasingly believe all the talent laid off will one day make their own companies with blackjack and good content. They do. A lot of them do. Some will end up like Callisto Protocol, though. They got laid off because the poorly written Tumblr-inspired core books didn't sell anything at all. Yeah. They end up advertising Baldur's Gate and D&D in a way that, like, no one else could ever do before. And they get fucked over because the books themselves are shit. Christmas is literally 10 days away. You cannot be serious. I am. ROM 1313, $5. Hasbro will now have McFarlane Toys make their action figures. Yeah. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Yeah. It is sad. I mean, like, the bear fucking thing is just a joke in the game. Because, you know, if you play as a shape-shifting druid, you can turn into an animal during the sex scene. That's funny. It's purely the game showrunners that took it and ran with it because game showrunners are fucking perverts. But Baldur's Gate 3 itself is like such a fun little game. I mean, there's so much you can do, and every playthrough legitimately feels different, and it's great. The Dark Urge playthrough is like so fucking ballsy with the stuff it has you do, with the stuff you can do, the options given. It's like the story's legitimately compelling. It's fucking great. And then all the fucking game showrunners want to talk about is the bear fucking. They just want to talk about the bear fucking. And it's like, okay. Yeah, the dick customization, the nudity, it's like, really? We're not going to talk about like anything else? Like, nothing? Okay. Damn, I thought Hasbro was a toy company. They are. Grift Era don't care if it's a joke. Yeah. Shadowheart pretty. Shadowheart is pretty good. She's pretty good. Baldur's Gate 3 is my first CRPG. I'm having a blast. It's really good. I like it. It's one of the few times I'll say, yeah, the hype's pretty much earned. Saw the Monk movie. I didn't know it was out. I might check that out. I need to go through the show again before I do, though. Junebug for $1. Any show or movies to watch on my day off? Well, I mean, you have like Mr. In Between, stuff like that. I went through South Park and like South Park decided to cut off. Like, I didn't even finish the season I was on, where it was still, like, the Garrison is Trump thing. Is like, I remember liking it a lot more when it was coming out than I do now that I sat through a bunch of it, where I'm like, okay, this is just outright, this is unironically starting to kind of remind me of Family Guy a little bit. It's like, they feel genuinely upset, and that makes it less fun to me. FF16 deserved Game of the Year. FF16 was good, but no. Baldur's Gate 3 to me is just like, that earned it. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 does look fun, man, the file size really hurts me so much. Why do companies not optimize? Yeah. Columbo is my Oshi. Columbo's good, but I like Monk. FF16 needed better combat if it wanted Game of the Year. Well, the problem is it didn't really decide what it wanted to do. Was it wanted to be strict action or strict RPG? So it kind of wanted to do both, and it didn't do bad at both. It's just not to the level it could have been. Now, I haven't played the DLC yet, but I hear the DLC is pretty good. And we're going to get the Leviathan DLC later, and that should be really interesting. I feel like F16 should have been nominated at least. Oh yeah, it should have at the very least been nominated. I mean, I know it won Best Music and it earned that because the soundtrack's great, but yeah, come on. Call the Person 9, $5. Gotta love the people that want to criticize and belittle anime fan servers. Want to prob Baldur's Gate 3 as the bear sex game and simp for softcore porn on Twitch. Yeah, they're egregious hypocrites. This game's still updating. We are at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Why Starfield? Yeah, I mean, that was Like I said, I don't take the Game Awards very seriously because it's literally just who has the highest check, who has the biggest check to throw around. Because me, it's like, dude, come on. But yeah, Starfield being there was an egregious case of that. That was literally just we paid to be here. So it's confirmed there exist companies that pay off people to shield DNC and global homeland talking points. Yeah, I mean, like we knew about it. We knew about it, but yeah, now it's just confirmed that there are straight up PR sites you can hire, and they will brigade people. Like they will literally brigade people that are talking bad about a product you make. And you have a whole bunch of those like lefty shield people coming out and going, oh, so yeah, you're upset that you're upset that people want to brigade against homophobia and racism. It's like, hey, if a company's literally being hired to protect a product, yes, that's very fucking weird. And apparently, like, they found exact instances of it. Like, whenever Kwanzaa or whoever that motherfucker is would make a comic for, like, DC, dude was literally getting shielded by, like, a fucking PR site. And they would fight people that would, like, say his comic is shit. Tekken 8 beta is getting released. Will you and Shota be playing it? I do not know. He will make you download Skyrim again. Anime game fans en masse should have been in unison, called every person who played Baldur's Gate 3 bear fuckers over being called pedos for the dumbest reasons, but that did not happen. Well, you didn't really need to. Like, you only had to call it the exact instances of people trying to moralize over it. I mean, you have the meme where it's the bear sex scene with Asterion, and it's like, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Because the game is good, and the game's not attacking anybody or going like, well, you're a piece of shit for liking this. I mean, it was pretty infamous when it first came out for being a horny game where you could easily romance people and literally accidentally stumble into sex scenes because you didn't realize it was a sex scene. Now it's all patched out and it's a lot better, but it's like, yeah, that was a thing. So to me, it's not about what the game does. It's about the people around it who do that. So if someone wants to go, hey, you're a weirdo for wanting Senran and Kagura games. Meanwhile, they're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, that's free game. Thoughts on the Witcher games? I've tried playing them recently, and good God, they're terrible. 3 has some alright moments, but so ends up being Polish slop. I think you just don't have good taste. What do I say to people who think Cowboy Bebop is anti-capitalist? How interesting that every piece of media on planet Earth is anti-capitalist and all agrees with you. That's on Grand Blue versus having yet another Black Void for censorship. Yeah, it's stupid. It is stupid. It's stupid, and once again, it's a thing of like, boy howdy, may people start like going to shit that's not like Nexus mods or anything like that to allow mods that actually get rid of that shit and turn it into what it's supposed to be. Let that flourish. We need secondary markets already. We need to stop playing into the centralization of the internet, but it's hard because they do everything they can to centralize the internet. I think the Icon fight theme from FS16 beats the Raphael boss fight theme from Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, the music's amazing. FS16 music's amazing. Watched every show they made video of, but before you made those videos, you might need to watch woke shows now because I watch all the good ones already and taking me a year to rewatch the show. I would not recommend watching Watchmen 2019. It's very bad. Playing some SMT Digital Devil Saga right now. Pretty good. Yeah, we're supposed to begin a fucking SMT Nocturne tactical RPG, which that should be really interesting. What do you think of antis, gaslighting, and bullying people who enjoy Starfield? I mean, like, if you... The Seth review put it best where Bethesda is making their game for dads who don't really think about shit and they just want something to sink time into. And it's like, you know what? That's fair. So I'm not going to like bash somebody that says they like Starfield, but it's a thing of I played it and it was actively pissing me off. Let's ignore Japan's idea of anti-capitalist and even anti-capitalism in the communist sense. Well, I mean, it's just pointing out that life is hard and you won't always have money. That's literally what it amounts to. Digital Diva Saga is Kino. Yeah. We are almost there. What's the deal with the day before game? Oh, yeah, that was a blatant scam. Like, actual scam. The developers made it seem like it would be like an MMO version of Last of Us, where it was like DayZ but with polish was like directly one of their statements, if I remember right. It was complete fucking vaporware. It was vaporware. They didn't have any product, and when they were forced to actually release something, it was a fucking like thrown together Unity asset. And then they just announced, oh yeah, we don't have the money to finish the game, and ran. Starfield is just No Man's Sky again. You all fell for it again because of previous notoriety. Not even really No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky was actively what they were talking about. Unless you mean like the game is literally just No Man's Sky, in which case you're right, but yeah. Studio flipped in 4 days, yeah. Cult of Personality, $5. Past 2 decades have really shown the grace that the freedom is convenience, i.e. games being taken off Steam, Nexus mods, centralization, etc. Yeah. It's like, we need websites that are able to be, I'm trying to find the right word for it, but a lot more willing to let shit slide. Okay, here we go. Marquette Square Tape, $2. I hate everything is political BS. No, it's not. Yeah, no, there's some stuff that's just expressly not. I mean, there are something, you know, there are some things that are just expressly not political. And give it a little bit for the game to load. Instead of people bitching about Starfield, they should play Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 instead. That is true. Xenoblade's very, very good. Echo? Alright, give me a sec. Everything's dark. Yeah, stay. Give it a little bit for the game to load. Everything's dark. Yeah, stay. Give it a little bit for the game to load. Okay, no, there's no echoing, motherfuckers. You lied to me. Here. Let me pop back. There we go. There we go. Tetris is political. There are people who unironically argue it's political because it was made in the Soviet Union. Ignoring the story around Tetris and what actually went on with it. It's still dark. Yeah. Give it a little bit. It's still loading up here. I just need to make sure that the actual like window for it was selected on the game capture. It wants to take a sweet-ass time, because I couldn't fit this game on my SSD, so it's on my hard drive. Alright. Samurai Bear for $1. Hey, Lolly, I was replaying God of War 3, and I gotta say, art direction for it was better than Nordic duology. Like, it's not bad, I just feel stuff pop better. Yeah. What you playing? We're waiting for Ready or Not to load up. Which it does want to take its sweet-ass time. Because not even a thing of, like, I can see the screen on my end. No, it's also black on my end. Because it has to load all this stuff with a new update. There's an echo for a sec, but it was gone. Okay. You see the making of Nocturne documentary? People pointed me to it in the Discord. I plan to sit down and watch it, but I'm probably going to do that tomorrow while I'm working. Do you think Bethesda would redeem themselves and they remade Fallout 1 and 2, sort of like how Capcom remade RE2? I don't know. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now, graphics. There we go. Okay. So now... No. I have played this game before. Do you believe in microgeneration Zennial? In my opinion, I do, because Zoomers are not like how the ones born in 1997 to 2000. I mean, joke all you want, but like the time frame of childhood was radically different in just that amount of time alone. That's not even a joke. I mean, fucking like if you were born in 1997, you didn't really have the internet like what a lot of people did. I mean, the internet was there, but it was still kind of becoming new and becoming centralized and public. Compare that to in the 2000s, where by the time you were old enough to really know what you were doing, you know, say you were like 5 years old, you would have been 2005. 2005 was like the dawn of like Xbox Live and shit like that, you know? So yeah, your experiences as a child were just radically different. It's fucking weird. Plus, post 9/11, you would have, born 1997, you would have had memories of 9/11, even if very, very, like, barely. Meanwhile, 2000, no. Anyone born after, at the year 2000 would have no way of knowing a world before 9/11. It's fucking weird. I guarantee you, Bethesda didn't do the dumbest shit before Starfield released. It wouldn't be ragged on as much. That's solely on them. Yeah. We 1997 kids of the old guard. Oh, hell yeah. What's your opinion on Evangelion? I'm not really a big Evo fan as it is. It's just not really my thing. Me and Shota like to talk shit about it, though, to piss people off, and it's funny. I was only 3 when 9/11 happened. Yeah. Multiplayer? No, I want to see how it is in single player. Because they apparently did like a whole ass fucking rework for AI. If I can get it to load, but right now it wants to. I feel like this game is just going to take its sweet time to load unless I move it to the SSD, and I don't want to do that right now. Asuka from Evangelion ruined my taste in women. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is the permanent death one. Yeah. Very interesting. And yeah, they apparently completely reworked the. Yeah, they reworked the hub area, which is pretty cool. It's gonna take a little bit for it to load the textures. I mean, that's just gonna, yeah. I'm gonna go to my loadout. Okay. How old were you when 9/11 happened? Like 4. As stated, I was born in 1997, so. There we go. So this is like SWAT 4? Yeah. It's SWAT 4 / Rainbow 6. The update might have made it one of those games you might want to put on an SSD. Yeah, you're 26, yeah. Officially closer to 30 than 20. Alright. So let's see, do they add any more guns? A few. Some of these are pretty cool. Can you do shoot to kill missions parameters in this game too? I imagine so, yeah. Okay, MPs. Let me see, shotguns. Okay, shotguns are still kind of what they always are. I will go ahead and do... I'll go ahead and keep what I got. There we go. Now, sidearm. I'm playing Persona 4 and thinking how different shit is now with phones and not being as powerful then. Oh yeah, especially compared to like Persona 5. Where a big aspect of Persona 5 is they have the app on their phone. Which, like, you go back and look at Persona 4, and it's like, oh my god. Okay. Just for the style. Just for the style. Ferris Mega on $5. My cousin Zoomer kid and his friends were baffled when they found out we played outside all day without supervision or police getting called. Yeah, right? That's another thing where, like, asshole neighbors end up being a major issue for why kids aren't allowed to go outside anymore. Because, like, they'll just straight up call the police on kids and fuck them over when they're literally not doing anything wrong. Junebug for I love manhwa, but I really don't want to watch Korean shows. I might need to watch them in the Chinese, Japanese live action shows now. Also, see the Art of Leviathan posts in general. No. Also, I'm not really into manhwa. There's some I like. I liked Kingdom of the Gods, the The one that inspired Kingdom on Netflix, the zombie show, that one's fucking sick. But I actually am more willing to watch Korean shows than read their manga and manhwa. It's, yeah. That's awful. Yeah. Well, I mean, you hear stories all the time of like, apparently we can customize a whole bunch of shit here. But you hear stories all the time of like, a little kid wants to open a lemonade stand and like some fucking asshole neighbor calls the cops on them because like, oh, well, they don't have a license. It's like, who the fuck cares? Like, what the fuck's your problem? Oh, that's interesting. You can actually unlock shit. Did you get my card? Yes, I did. I actually did get your card. It was very nice. Everybody was real happy to read it. It was really cool. Customize character. Okay. Oh, okay. No, this is still the... problem is that the kids don't pay taxes for the lemonade stand. Yeah, right? It's like, how dare you not pay taxes? Okay, yeah, backpage to dismiss. Modify loadout. Someone's given $2. Can you dress up as Hunk from Resident Evil, please? Let me see. I might actually be able to. Here. Because basically it's just... That's helmet. Yeah, it's tattoos. That's kind of cool. You can give yourself tattoos. That's pretty sick. There we go. I supported this game for a while. Oh, that's interesting. Blood type. You get a tattoo of your blood type. That's actually kind of cool detail. And even the watch. That's kind of cool. Can you grab gas mask from loadout? Yeah. Let me see here. A mirror gun. Should be anti-flash goggles. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. About as close to Hunk as you can get. Because you still have to see the face. Remember VHS tapes? I do. It's all gone so wrong. Okay. Trying to think of what else we can do here, because I do want to look around this place. It's kind of cool. Detective bureau, briefing room, shooting range. View personal team, customize your own team gear. Pretty interesting. Only OGs use tinted goggles. Old enough to remember when McDonald's was still for kids. Yeah, right. Okay. Do they affect shooting at all? Because I do want to see that. Okay, so same. Still armor piercing. Okay. Hopefully they fix that with the ammo, because I could never get them to actually stick with armor piercing rounds. It always... Well, no, I would always want hollow point rounds, but I'd always switch to armor piercing. Like, that's something they need to fix. Remember nudie mags? Yeah, right? That's unironic. Like, remember those? Someone's got them $2. Thank you for my bootleg downy Hunk. Thank you. Okay. So let's do... If you're using a sidearm, you're not trying to shoot through a building. You're trying to... There we go. And we even got the taser. Okay. Let's go swat a furry. Now I need to figure out what the... Oh, okay. So here. I'm going to go to main menu. Thank you, missed my dono. I did not check Streamlabs, so give me a sec. It seems like it was trying to pull me into the campaign. Where's Touch 33 born again for $1? My second favorite faggot. Did you see Marshall's new video? Yeah, he asked for opinions on it. I have not seen it yet, but I know people who watch it say it's pretty good. Alright. Here. I will do host friends only. So I can just go ahead and pick the furry mission so we can go in. I'm not against doing the single player and actually following through on it. But I want to do the furry mission. I want to swat that fucking furry. Were you around when porn channels were still a thing and all you'd see is a scrambled screen with an occasional titty pop up? Oh yeah, I distinctly remember that. I remember when I was a kid, I would watch Adult Swim super late at night when I was staying at my grandparents' house because I would stay with them on weekends. And then it would switch to like, you know, I'd just be channel surfing because it would switch to like, I don't know, some show I didn't like on Adult Swim. Like, man, this is stupid. I want to watch more like fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force, what have you. And then it would be like Girls Gone Wild or something like that. And I'd go like, oh my god. All right, so what is the furry mission? That's methamphetamine. I think this is it. 23 megabytes a second. This sounds like it. It looks like it. And I'm doing this alone. You don't understand, Chief. The more we sit here, the more dogs get fucked. Miss Aqua Teen era from the days of yore. Oh, yeah. My local gas station still sells porn mags. When we were over in Japan, they still had, like, pretty blatant porn mags and gas stations and stuff. I mean, it was tasteful. It wasn't anything hardcore, but it was like, yeah, you'd see a chick in a bikini, and I'd look at that and go like, oh my god, this place really is different from America. If this is in America, I can imagine some, like, fucking thick-rimmed, pasty, fucking annoying white chick going, don't you understand how harmful this is? Don't you understand? Playing the Kiro mission? I believe I got the Kiro mission, yes. God's job's to forgive you. Mine is to send you to him. Or in the words of Man on Fire, forgiveness is between him and God. My job is just to set him the meeting. Hero mission's called Streamer. I don't know, because this seems like it's it. Crazy Fee, $5. Please tell me the boulder punching Leon sperm collecting for his Claire Bear Chris Redfield can be an outfit. I do not think it is. Man, that fire is so good. Oh yeah, this is the Streamer mission. Like I said, I thought it was. Here. I'm going to go ahead and Google it real quick. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything. Raiding a furry matchy and didn't bring a flamethrower. It's an apartment complex.
Please, over here, we need Police, help. Get your hands up! Get on the ground! No, get down! I want to see hands!
Do you work for the furry?
Turn around. Don't move. Stay put.
You gonna kill the streamer or take him in?
Turn us! It's a fucking killer!
I will see.
We have an individual in custody.
Talk to entry team. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
I will see, because you just never know what will happen when you open that door. Dude, thank you so much for Berserk videos. Yeah. Are you gonna swat someone with a stream sniping on Twitch? If I remember right, yeah, that's the context of the mission. Alright, so he immediately opened fire. Where the hell is he? Has to be in there. Oh. I didn't realize he had a fucking army.
Talk. Suspect is incapacitated.
This is Talk. Roger that. Medical assistance is standing by.
Did you buy any of the porn mags when you're in Japan? No.
Stand down.
Keep your hands up.
Can't afford mistakes
Hands on
like
your
that.
head. Move it down. I want to see hands. Hands on your head. Do it now. High ground to Talk. Suspect is deceased. Requesting trailers.
Talk to entry team.
I did not realize when I went to swap this furry that it was the fucking apartment complex from the raid.
Entry team to Talk. Civilian good to go for evac.
Talk to entry team. Roger that. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
And it still doesn't have my goddamn hollow points.
Talk reporting. Mission failed. We know
Drug addicts everywhere.
the situation.
Is your team covering you? I do not have a team. Okay. This might not be it. I do not believe that was it, because why the fuck would the pedophile furry streamer have a goddamn army of drug addicts? Where's your backup? I'm playing on I'm playing in multiplayer so I can get all the missions, so it's gonna be just me. Alright. Sins of the Father, Elephant, Valley of the Dolls, Grease Palms, Ides of March, Lethal Obsession, The Spider. This has to be it. Yeah, this has to be it. Okay. Yeah, it's the streamer mission. Yeah. No, you know what? Okay. Before we do this, I did not realize how dire the situation is. It's just Discord mods. Gordon, where you answered my question a while back. If so, sorry, been in Messberg. My bad. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. I did not realize how dire the situation is. That entire apartment complex is full of furries. If I were to make on $5, the UN tried to get them to ban those mags in 2021. Harmful to women. You know, song and dance. Two female UN reps told them to kick rocks. Yeah. Oh God, it's horrifying. Fall time. Does it have a fall? CQB, 556, F90, G36, GA416. I mean, that's 300 blackout, but that's not really the same thing. S858 OSW. Fuck it. Chambered in 762. I'll count it. That's on Long Pig. If I say anything about it, I'll get banned. S858 it is. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Compensator. And laser pointer. Oh, it might be because I swapped out. Yeah, here. And once again, you don't need armor piercing for a sidearm. I don't see the point of it. Oh. And swap the gas mask. Let me go back here again. Why would I use wedge when I can have lockpick gun? There we go. Best of both worlds. Okay. We load up and we're ready for war. What was your favorite AC6 ending? I really like the one where you fight your handler. Where it's like the first ending you get, but I love that fight and I love the way it's built up. Like, he basically has that mech that looks like the Berserker armor and it looks fucking awesome. My Warrior Statue 3 boarding in for $1. My AR is set up like that, except I have a rear sight and can actually shoot. Jim for $1. I know you won't listen to me or even give it a read, but I'm being honest here when I say Leviathan's like a better Attack on Titan with no flesh mecha. I know you'll like it to give a read. Also, any Korean show recommend? Well, there we go. I really liked All of Us Are Dead. I mean, second half of it kind of starts falling apart, but first half is really damn good. Monster and the Killing Joke are the same sheltered moral lesson. Yeah. Okay. Let go of this bitch. Taking out the furry overlord of civilized worlds, YMS. Like I said, I did not realize that for some reason when I came into this, I thought it'd be like the serial killer from SWAT 4, where it's a single guy you have to take care of, but he's all over the place and he could be anywhere and he can set up traps and shit, and you have to take him in alive. I did not realize that this guy was living as the fucking slumlord from the raid. And he had like an army of criminals he sent at me.
Hands up! Do it now! Put your hands up! Get down on your knees!
These guys have goddamn tack vests. Are the furries giving them this?
We're not here for you.
Get me out of here!
High ground to talk. Civilian good to go for evac.
He has a fucking AK.
Talk. We got one fatality. Suspect.
This is Talk. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Furry cult. Does this streamer pay these guys for protection? I'm actually wondering. Three, two. Okay, they're in the goddamn studio. I do believe the furry is paying off a cartel for protection.
Hey! There's people over here! Help us!
Put your hands up! Hands up! Down on your knees! Hands up! Turn around. Don't get up.
1-800 taking some L's for $2. I know furries have the money to throw on, but damn.
Entry team to talk.
Grim King 975 for $2. I heard there's a SWAT mission about MindGeek.
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep
Element
going.
to talk. Suspect is deceased.
Talk to Element. Affirmative, entry team.
Lead to talk. We've got a dead suspect here.
Talk reporting. Roger that.
What do they say about suspiciously wealthy furries? Yeah, right? See, that's the thing. All I keep hearing is, oh, you can swat a furry. You can swat a furry. Oh, haha, it's real funny. No one ever mentioned the furry was working for a fucking cartel. How many rounds I got? Okay, I'm out on this one. And drawing all that hardcore furry fetish art really does make a lot of money. Know how the furry did this? He's an IT lad, yeah, right?
High ground to talk. Suspect is bleeding out. Needs medical aid.
Talk to entry team. Copy.
Take a shotgun.
House and we'll take them out.
Eh. The furry owns the cartel. I didn't ever think of it before. He runs an entire cartel that just makes bestiality videos. We have to stop this motherfucker. By any means necessary.
Just don't hurt us!
Now! Police, get your hands up! Down on your knees. Hands down. Keep your hands up. Stay here.
All right.
Am I being charged?
Remember C. Boyardee? I do not.
Civilian in our custody.
Talk reporting. Copy entry
Okay.
team notifying trailers.
He might be the next. He might be the next room over. El Chapo was a furry. Yeah, he might be the next room over. Let's get this motherfucker. Play practice mode so you can have your team. This is third mission, I think. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't really care about ace ranking it. It's just more about the absurdity factor. Okay. I think this is it.
Hands up above your head.
That motherfucker was waiting at the door.
Suspect killed.
Motherfucker.
Talk reporting. Copy that entry team. Proceed with mission.
Okay, so theory behind this mission, the gunmen are the streamers' fans, and this is literally a publicity stunt by the streamers, nothing more than an attention whore. Oh my god.
Talk to element. You failed your objective.
I just got lit up by a furry. Middle button, middle mouse button is melee. Thank you, thank you. I legitimately forgot. Yeah, I could use some work. It's the exact opposite. Like, holy shit, that was actually pretty mean. I wish I had that armor-piercing sidearm on you now. I had the sidearm. It's the fact that, like, he was getting in close. Might need to handcuff the guy who just shot. They can fake dead. Like, they can fake death. Why couldn't he pistol whip him? I legitimately forgot. Oh, middle mouse button's not even melee. That's the commands.
There may be one
All right, let me
or
look up
multiple
the melee.
active shooters on site. Move quickly and clear the area.
Interaction. Melee. Melee's B. There we go. Furries providing children to the trafficking ring? More than likely. Upside, we know where he's at. At this point, none of these guys are shooting at you in the furry suits. I think them being in like full tack vest is more like insane though.
Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Drop to your knees.
Why is melee B? It's just a default control.
Down on your
The game literally just updated, so.
Are those handcuffs?
Should have made this a furry convention. It would make more sense.
Round to talk. One civilian detained.
Upside, I know where he's at. He's at the top floor.
Copy that.
Yeah, top floor on the rightmost room.
Police, get down.
And I popped his head like a grape, so he shouldn't be an issue.
Pieces of shit!
Alright, still good.
Get down now. Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Put Team NT Turtles in April and Fortnite. Epic Fortnite Stream 2 win.
Talk. Civilian in custody and security.
The spiders are all in too.
Copy. Move on.
So you thought you could get me there, you motherfucker.
Down.
Talk to entry team. Roger, entry team.
Ragdolls are on point. Yeah, there's a ton of good detail to this game. Okay. Which April? That is the good question, yeah. If it's a bad version of April O'Neil, it's like oof.
Talk to entry team. Roger
I
that.
wonder what the furry's saying to his chat right now as you were rating him. Apparently, like... Classic-ish April, so Irish but lost her C cups. Well, knowing Fortnite, she probably has a big dumpy to make up for it.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Hyped for that hyper-realistic FPS, or does it smell too much like a scam? The one that's supposed to take place on a body cam, I want to see more stuff about it, because it does seem like one of those of, this is promising, oh fuck. This is promising all kinds of shit, and I don't know if it can live up to it. There you are, you motherfucker. The hell is he? She has cake, yeah. Alright, let's try this. Because it's up here. Alright, dude, I can hit you straight in the head. How the fuck are you not down? How many man has no dump truck either? See? Terrible game. Okay, so he's in here. So they immediately start pelting him with bullets. Good to know. Yeah, the mission should be you trying to burn the fray like Xenomorph that wants to ambush you. What tools do I have at my disposal here? Should have enough. Okay, there's that motherfucker. There's two of them. All right. And he's not using that how. In what way? I wasn't looking. Kind of like the music, very ambient. Yeah. Pop the door and grenade. That is exactly what we're doing. Prank him, Loli. You have C2? Do I have C2? I thought I did. I might have given it up. Fuck it. Okay, that is 762 through a wall. Yeah, he's dead. Where the fuck are you?
There's no room for bravado like that. Stand down.
All right. Is that a Fumo? Let me check.
Right around to talk. Suspect is deceased.
Talk reporting.
Suspect is down.
Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
All right. Oh, they said I was hot. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Thank you for checking out the stream.
Leave the talk. Bagging.
Wholesome stream. Very wholesome. I will take his anime figure once the mission is done. Oh god, this really is a streamer apartment. A lot of anime posters. Take the breast mouse pad as evidence. Okay. Oh, he has a Roomba. Do They react at all to the fact I shot him, or is it just like preordained? Nah, it's just on a loop. I recognize those messages. Okay. Not a lot of furry stuff though. If I remember right, if you look around here, yeah, you see it on his PC. That's like his channel emblem. Yeah, and yeah, he straight up has a Discord where he's like talking about kids. And he has in one of the rooms here, I'll try to find it, he straight up has like a fursuit and like his fur helmet. Room is gonna smear blood all over the place. A whole lot of anime figurines. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Yeah, he has a fursuit. Take a shit on the bed. I mean, I already failed the mission because I capped the one dude here. Which at that point, personally, I believe that's debatable. Because he was in a furry apartment, so...
We have one dead suspect here.
This is Talk. Roger that, entry team. Tag him and keep moving.
Entry team to Talk. We've got a dead suspect here.
Talk to high ground.
Now one Funko? Yeah, right?
Entry team. Notifying medical.
And the thing is, I didn't realize the furry guy was gonna have a gun. Because I was gonna like pepper spray him and tase him a little bit, because I thought it would be funny. You did good. Alright, there's probably someone in the bathroom here.
Oh, God.
Now, hands on your head. Stay calm.
Oh shit.
Element to Talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for transport.
Talk to high ground. Roger.
Motherfucker.
Trailers inbound.
The furry's minions are all over the place. Shit. Alright, I hit him.
Talk to entry team. Collect what you can.
The macro Star Fox community lost another one. Alright. We're gonna do this again. Man, that man could eat bullets. He was being pretty clever. He was hiding behind shit. Schwack. AP would have been real useful. Yeah, if I swapped my rifle, he would have been dead. But I didn't. I stuck with the 45 because I wanted to be all cool in my 2 world wars. But I was not cool. I fumbled.
Entry team.
All right.
There may be one or multiple active shooters on site.
Bullet resistance vests. Yes, the furries have bullet resistant vests. They're wearing tac vests. They have automatic weapons. Like I said, I was not expecting this when I booted this mission up. I thought it would just be a thing where you raid the one guy's house as like a joke.
Down on your knees. Slow.
Alright. He's bleeding out because I got him in the throat.
Element to Talk. We have a dead suspect here.
Talk to high ground.
And he is like for sure dead. Like I said, I got him in the throat, so. Pretty poor for furries. They spend all their money on anime figurines and weapons.
Hands up above your head.
Fucker. Okay, did he drop? Okay, he's dead. This room in particular is just full of bad guys. That bleed out and drop was on point. Jesus, yeah, it's great.
One suspect.
Like I said, they have shitloads of detail in this game. It's amazing.
Copy. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Get down now.
I've had a real bad fucking day. Man, Server Rex is
We
unsettling.
have a civilian in custody.
This is Talk.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut this door.
Keep your hands up.
Hey, there's people over here. Help us.
Hands up. Do it now.
To entry team. Mission failed.
Holy shit.
No longer have control of the situation. Fall
He was using that motherfucker. He was sticking close to the civilian who was calling out so he could fucking ambush me. Alright. I'm gonna return to the station. We need to up our arsenal a little bit more. It's still not quite where it needs to be. It would also help if we had a team, but we don't have a team, so no point in crying over spilled milk. He baited you. He quite literally baited me. It's like, goddamn, that was fucking sneaky. Alright. I shall switch to go submachine gun. No. 45. Flashlight, there we go. No stem nose. No underbarrel, there we go. I do not, in fact, have C2. Okay. I will go ahead and drop the pepper spray for the C2. Because when it comes time to play, we need to rock hard like a motherfucker. Also, I'm going to change the armor. There we go. Now we can take more. Now we can take more hits. All right. I get this game wasn't half my HDD. Yeah, right? Especially this new update. The new update was like 50 gigs. Guso Milk Review when? The fact you know what that is already says a lot about your character. We're Stars 33 born again for $2, but this guy complains about anime fan servers. Yeah, right? Can you be perps ass with a big ass flashlight? No, but you can... Where is it? You can tase them. You can tase them really hard. You can spray them with pepper spray. Shotguns are effective on deer furries. Wish we had a game like Raid or Not Swap, but dealing with monster threats. I imagine having to do Raid from Dawn of the Dead as tactical FPS. There kinda is one. There was an SCP game like that, where it was like a tactical shooter, but it's around SCPs. I forgot the name of it, but they are working on one like that. Pepperball gun. Pepperball gun is fun, but that's better with a team where there's other dudes who have guns. Because, I mean, the furries have made it, yeah, SCP 5K, yeah. Yeah, SCP 4K, yeah. But the furries have made it abundantly clear, this is war.
Police, get down! Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Hands up, above your head! Stay calm.
Yeah, SCP 5K used to be pandemic. Yeah.
Element to talk. Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
Talk to entry team.
Here.
Roger that. Trailers en route.
Stargate's P90s were god tier. P90s are an interesting gun.
We have a civilian in custody.
They're just a neat little gun. Weirdest little design, weirdest little ammo, like, holster thingy. The fucking magazine, weirdest little things.
Put your fucking hands up!
Alright, I might have got him. Depends if they want to count that or not. I might have got him. I didn't do shit. Beanbag shotgun's broken in spot 4. They also have a grenade launcher dedicated to less lethal grenades. Yeah, like flashbangs and tear gas and stuff, yeah. A man's gotta know his limitations, fur fag. All three were on point. Ever consider reviewing Kuso Miso technique? I don't know what that is. Alright. bullets destroy the environment in this game? Some do. It depends on what you hit and also caliber. As you saw, I could shoot through walls and stuff, but you have to have, like... You have to have armor-piercing rounds, and they have to be a certain caliber. They do try to stick to realistic ballistics in this game. Dirty Harry time, yeah. That entire fucking room is furries. Oh god. I turned around and the entire room were furries. Do you have any nades? Yeah, I do. Fucking furries. This is the game we wish the new Rainbow would be, but instead we got stupid hero shooter. Yeah. That vest held up to the first blast. Yeah. Room clear with a grenade. I didn't realize they were all there. And I only have a limited number of grenades, so we gotta be careful of them. Are the enemy's bullet sponges? Because you do have to figure out what. There we go. You do have to acknowledge where you hit. Like, if you shoot them in the body, adrenaline's gonna take over, and they're gonna be able to, you know, put shots at you. Stopping power is important. You watch GTA 6 trailer? Yeah, it's okay. My big hope is, like, may the main chick not be obnoxious. I like her design. She's pretty good. Motherfucker hired his own PMC. What the fuck is the furry grind set? Alright. There we go. $1 of $2. Damn, those furries are ready for war. Ah, he snuck up behind me. Shit. People be pretty bullet spongy in real life. Yeah. How much of a meme is stopping power? Because I've heard way too much FUD lore about 45 and 556. Other vaporized niggas are a scam. Stopping power is very, very, very much a real thing. Stopping power essentially is when the bullet hit you, what happened to all that energy? Because bullets are full of energy. Ballistics is just physics. So if you get hit with a 45, that's going to feel like a fucking sledgehammer against you. In general, getting shot feels very, very harsh, but, you know, the whole idea is it's a lot of energy affecting your body, and it will tear your meat to pieces. That's one of the reasons 556 is so dangerous compared to, like, a 762, because you have the yaw, which is the movement the bullet has when it's inside your body, and it can do shitloads of damage. A bit confused with the hunting rifles of Fallout 3 and beyond. They never have any other common calibers like 6.5 Creedmoor, 243 Bushmaster, 270 Win Mag. We only see 308 Wind because it's easy enough to simplify. It's like, hey, that's ammo for the hunting rifle. Where the fuck you come from?
Police, get your hands up! Element to talk. We've got a dead suspect here.
Talk reporting.
These furries got hands. They really do. Stopping power is just the size of the cartridge and length of the rifle barrel. The larger the cartridge, more powder you can put behind the bullet. Rifle barrel length, put more spin on bullet. Yeah.
Copy, entry team notifying trailers.
Okay. Oop. Now Cat wants to get down here too. Is y'all purposeful or just an effect some guns have? It's purposeful, because the idea is 5.56 is a technically smaller round than 7.62, but that yaw means it does more damage inside of the body. And more damage means more time that guy's on the ground. These furries.
This is talk.
What the fuck?
Objectives failed. This one's a wash. Report to talk for debrief.
Any leg armor in this game? Not particularly, because the leg has to be open so you can move around. Whenever I hear stopping power, all you think about was Zach and how he rants. That's not a real thing. It's very much a real thing. 5.56 and a nasty round even hinting. Yeah. He caught you peeking. Yeah. The only thing is, I thought I reloaded, but I probably reloaded to a magazine that was empty. Because I thought I was shooting him, but I guess I wasn't. Stop hoarding grenades. I can't use them because I only have 2. I need to save them for like actual room clear shit, and right now the furries are being tactical. 5.56 main advantage that you can carry a fuckload of it, and it's moving very fast, so when you hit a target, that small and light bullet's dumping all of its energy into the first bone it hits. Exactly. Which causes all that damage.
Hands on your head.
Okay. Now I know what's behind this door. See, this I can use a grenade for. I won't even use them for room clear shit, because I got too complacent with how they would spawn, and I forgot that they do affect the spawns.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Out of ammo. Go. Think about it like this, getting hit with a 7.62 with no plates more often than not going to be through and through. 5.56 not going to be clean or not X at all. Yeah. Once again, that's why our military prefers it, because that bullet and that energy has to go somewhere.
Element talk. Collecting evidence.
Okay, so they ran out that way.
We need help.
Pipe round the talk. We got a dead suspect here.
Talk reporting.
Stay calm.
Affirmative, entry team.
These rooms are just for mining Bitcoin. Honestly, yeah, that would actually make sense.
Civilians standing by to train.
It's like they're their server farm for like the child porn ring / they mine Bitcoin. That would actually make sense.
Keep going.
I mean, it's all very clearly one organization. Okay.
Talk. We have a dead suspect here.
This is Talk. Talk copies.
Military switching to the 277 Fury. Huh. Is there any difference in that? Because I don't know anything about that one. I enjoy Mike and Zach talking about guns. Yeah. It's fine there in the 50s, and the formation of NATO in the U.S. suggested 5.56, then stuck to 308. Yeah. But, you know, 308's not a bad round. It's just the fact that it's heavy. You know, they had to mass produce a shitload of it and get it moved around so soldiers could use it. He moved. Ah, fucker got me in the head. I can't keep up with all these ammo numbers. Don't worry, I can't either. 277 Fury's close to 308 with a bullet similar to 223. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's a full-size rifle cartridge. Okay. Stopping power is often exaggerated out of the way because of freak examples of guys dropping the 2.2 LR or taking 59mm drop. Well, I mean, a lot of the time stories like that, it's because of adrenaline, or in the case of 2.2 LR, it's because they're literally snuck up on. It's the exact opposite of adrenaline, where they're just shot in the head out of nowhere. You want a tac vest? I have a tac vest, that's the thing. I got shot in the head.
Get down.
Touch me, okay? We're complying, sir.
Hands on your head. We're not here for you.
Now I think about it, the stream could be a legal mean of getting cash, maybe laundering it. Does make you wonder how much that goes around. Could there be popular streamers that launder their money for organizations?
Leave the talk. We've got a dead suspect here.
Unauthorized use of deadly force. Go fuck yourself.
Violating your ROE.
Diego Torres for $5 funny to me how a loser who likes animal people got a whole PMC to protect him. Yeah, right. I believe that's coming from behind, so let me. No way my favorite chair streamer would never do that. Ah, fuck. I looked away.
We no longer have control of the
I looked away. What's the difference between the AK-47 and the 74? 74 is the year it was made. So, AK-47, because it was made in 1947. 74, because it was probably a new model made in 1974. I know Pip was laundering my money. Wonder what 308 VMAX does in human flesh, with it having more mass and similar velocity of 5.56. I don't know. Are always crap in this situation. Presidents can assume anyone with a gun's hostile. Yeah, right? It's like...
entry team.
It's like, oh no, I didn't call out for him to shoot at me.
Move in. Let's secure the area quickly.
But I get why. Like, stuff like this is specifically built around, on paper, best case scenario, what do you do?
Down on your knees.
You know, the whole idea is, like, SWAT 4 was specifically used to train actual SWAT members on how to do shit. So it's like, this is what you're supposed to do. So any kind of, like, flaunting of the rule is strictly frowned upon, because you're not supposed to be flaunting the rules. Now, the average player, we can be a little bit more liberal. Because we already know what this motherfucker was going to do to us.
Suspect killed.
And I think it's like, if they're physically facing you, you can do it. Miss Dono, well, like I said, let me... Yeah, give me a sec, because I'm working with shit here. Which stats today they born again for $1? Ask Gage if he thinks 5.56 doesn't have stopping power. Yeah, right? Junebug for $1. If I didn't say those mono, I recommend one mono, but instead of Mongo Joe, give him a read. They're better than that Barbarian Easy Guy, different person recommended. But I'll stop trying to convince you, so you read bad ones. Huh. That was lucky. Alright. Rules of engagement, more like suggestions. Drones excluded from rules of engagement? As far as I'm aware, that's just property. So, like, they can yell at you, but... That motherfucker has a shotgun.
Down on the ground now.
No, for a fact I didn't get him. Right over here. Oh, I did get him.
Suspect is
And
down.
the computer ate him.
This is talk. Copy that entry team. Proceed.
Any good SWAT movies you recommend? The Raid. The Raid Redemption. Fucking amazing movie. AK-74 is direct response to M16, switching from bigger, heavier 7.62 to 5.45, which is actually similar to 5.46. Oh, okay, that's interesting. See, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a new model of the 47.
One suspect is down and alive.
Talk to Element. Copy. Clean house, and we'll take them out.
Became one with the PC. Remember a story from FNG Academy where some guy in a room clearing got headshotted with a ballistic helmet on by 7.62, knocked him out, and he looked like he died on the spot. Yeah, it is a heavy-ass round coming to smack you in the head. The fact it didn't go through the helmet's actually kind of a miracle. It's not, like, guaranteed to, but, yeah, I mean, if you get shot in the head with a round like that, it's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, you have the right to call yourself hardcore. Okay.
Objectives failed. This one's a wash. Report
Which
to
raid do you like more? That's hard. Redemption has such a fun story where it's literally just dread with martial arts. But Raid 2 has some, like, fucking god tier fights. Like, the whole, like, Game of Death style fight up the tower at the end of the movie is fucking amazing. That was Nick you got shot with. Yeah, you could hear that rattle. Blitz helmets are built like onions. The bullet will sometimes just squeeze between the layers unless the hit's dead on. Yeah.
active shooters on site.
Kitchen fight in Raid 2 is so cool. Oh, yeah, it's great. They could have updated the AK-48, but they waited for the inverted numbers based.
Police, get your hands up! Hands up! Do it now! Hands up!
My hands are up.
Turn around and stay still.
Do a Spetsnaz run, so just shoot everybody.
Please, I just want to go home.
High ground.
Trailers inbound.
Stay here.
To element. Mission objective failed.
That motherfucker was working with him. He was working with the furries. Here. I'm actually going to go ahead and get the, I'm going to go ahead and go to single player and see about doing this with a team. Because, holy shit. Or here, lobby manager, let me see this.
Officer Mendez, please call switchboard. Officer Mendez, please call switchboard.
Yeah, back to my menu. Rama's been through hell in both movies. He really is. Yeah, he really is. If we never get Raid 3 and like, the director just comes out and says, and then Rama got to walk away and be with his family, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, sure. Yeah, he gets it. He earned it. Furries are too strong. All right, let's rock and roll.
Officer Barnes, report to staff training.
There we go.
Officer Barnes, staff training.
It appears that's going to make me do one of these missions, even though I'm like, I don't really need to. I've played this game before. Do a Spetsnaz run, dear, no mercy. Dear fucking Lord, help me, please. Not a major Vizzy Pop follower, but a Passion Project pilot versus the trailer on Amazon. Just a pure downgrade. Convinced me otherwise. Yeah. To me, I've noticed no difference. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but I literally noticed no difference. Game detects you haven't. I know, but still, it's like, come on. Just let people play the fucking missions. You are no Audie Murphy or Sergeant York, friend. Yeah. Surprise, surprise, SWAT members can't clear a building with one nugget. It was a bunch of furries. Like I said, I had no goddamn clue. None. That would have been a bunch of fucking furries.
Behind you.
I'm 95% sure the fucking furries are working for the goddamn terrorists in this mission, too.
In this area, and they're refusing to cooperate. Entry team, you are cleared to proceed with the mission.
Say Danny Oakley, give Lolly your aim.
Element. Split and cover.
Doing it.
Yeah, stack up. Watched the intro to Aspen Hotel when it came out inside, it just wasn't for me. It was alright.
Down. Good. Put your hands up.
He's yelling at somebody. It was alright. I mean, for a little independent animated thing, I thought that was genuinely kind of impressive.
On my move. Flash and clear.
But yeah, it was a thing where it just kind of seemed like, you know, I don't know what it seemed like.
Gonna bang it.
Fuck it up. Take out the furries.
Show me your hands.
All right, we got gunfire.
Good here.
All right.
Light. Suspect ready to go. Secure.
My man brought 2 shotguns. One's a breaching shotgun. All right, let's go.
Stay on me.
Back.
All right, so we still deal with this where they get in your way in a doorway. Someone was shot here. That was the most impressive gas station I've ever seen. Yeah, right? It's like one of those nice ones. It's like a Buc-ee's.
Zip him up.
I'll get him ready. I have to do this.
Entry point. Civilian standing by.
Holy shit, it was a little kid.
Talk to Element.
Element to talk.
Roger. Trailers inbound.
Entry team to talk. We have a suspect down here. Need Sam, face that.
Talk reporting. Copy.
Got it.
House, we'll take them out.
Element to talk. We got a deceased civilian. Requesting
Civilian
Sam.
ready to go.
Talk
High ground.
reporting.
Talk.
Oh, they killed the dog.
This is Talk. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
Got it bagged. Good to go.
I do like that they automatically do this now. Like, if they see a civilian, they will just automatically go to them. That's actually very helpful. Please clear corners like 1/3 of your deaths. I don't know how to do that. I was never in the Army.
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
I'm going by the wrath of God.
Old school diners. My parents used to take me to one all the time. Nothing like a cheeseburger from a diner.
That was cool. Alright, doggo is important. Check the booths. I'm checking them. Oh shit.
We're police. Try and stay calm.
Someone's gotten $5. Hey, I just called my dad washing corn. A bunch of his friends, at least 5 of them. I don't know who was made anyways.
Great work. Keep going.
Interracial. Okay, that guy's bugging out a little bit. Check the booths. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean now. So that's a tease for the later missions. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Nothing like a cheeseburger from a diner. So yeah, they're including some clever foreshadowing to other missions in the missions. All right.
Split the stack and provide cover.
All right. Reach. We'll do C2 and clear it with flashbang. It'll be out in the open. We don't know who's out there. Later on during the after-action review, Sergeant Lolly let you use full slug rounds, still beanbag rounds. They were just furries. So yeah, explosive rounds were already earmarked. Or is drip red in the maps yet? Yeah, I like the fact that they're doing that more and more. It's cool. Like there's actually some pretty cool hints they're putting in. Cause yeah, I would not have noticed that until dude pointed it out. I was like, oh, the vets thing. So they must have moved where that last area is at.
Nothing here, sir.
All right.
Provide support on me.
I got you.
Have you seen The Night Comes for Us on Netflix? Same director and cast as The Raid. I liked it, yeah. Yeah, where basically it swapped it, where the one asshole captain dude from Raid Redemption's the main character, and Rama's like a fucking piece of shit. He's like such a douche in that movie. It's great. And it's fucking brutal, too. Like, you had the chick trying to fight while her guts were hanging out. It's like, oh, God. Fucking awesome. Alright. Find the store manager. That's pretty cool. Now we have mission objectives as like a PDA. That's pretty cool. So try to find the manager. Give me a refresher on Glocks are terrible. I don't like them solely because of the safeties. I don't like a trigger safety. Give me an actual flip switch. I know that's basically saying, oh, so you want like an idiot-proof thing? Yes, because you never, ever know how a night can go. Anybody seen live action Yu Yu Hakusho on Netflix? I saw it's out. I have not started it yet. I am waiting to hear how it is before I start it, because yeah. I will say the AI for the team already a lot better. I like the fact they already know what they're doing. It's like they'll go in, they'll get civilians. They seem pretty on point with capping motherfuckers. Still a little bit of the both of you are trying to shove your way into a door thing, but not too bad. Guns in general need idiot proofing. You just never know. You just never know what can happen. I know Shota's all like, hey, you know, I know my hand and I can trust it, but it's like, I'm still one of those of like, that little bit of extra security can prevent a tragedy. Just remember to flip it. That's all you gotta do. Just make a part of the reflex. Pull it out, flip. Locks are just basic, not inherently bad. Yeah, that's fair enough. Just finished Tokyo Godfather's, definitely on my list of films for Christmas. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing film.
Down on the ground, now!
Okay.
Hands up!
Oh, there he is.
Element to talk. You gotta take
Jesus.
civilian here.
Talk to entry
They popped his head open too.
Copy, entry team. Proceed with mission. This is talk.
Oh yeah.
Copy that. Put him on safe
Give
and
me
let
the
him
board.
hang. Great job.
Yeah, they blew his fucking head off. What's Tokyo Godfather's about? I don't want to spoil too much about it, because the story is very simple. A bunch of homeless people in Tokyo in the modern day find a baby. That's all you have to know. Ninja Tanuki for $10. Furry mission in this game might be based on a real event. Same crime. Guy's roommate posted a screenshot of the raid from security camera. Pull up my ex, see it. Just posted it. I might actually. That's fucking nuts. Yeah. Also gonna take a look at, make sure I didn't get pinged for anything important. He's Pablo Escobar. It's not just one fur fag. It's a full fur fest. Alright, so Ninja Tanuki. Let me take a look at that. Maybe I just spelled you wrong because it's not pulling anything up. Oh, probably help if I spelled Tanuki, right? Fuck. Okay, yeah, here. There we go. Oh shit, yeah. The room even looks the exact same. Holy fuck, yeah. Like it's obviously a little bit different where it's a lot more obviously sleazy, but like shit, that looks the exact same. Alright, so Trevin is anxious. What do you mean? So a guy, the guy who just super chatted, Ninja Tanuki, talked about how the mission where we just raided the furry might have actually. Oh yeah, here. We can just go do it right now. Might have been based off an actual event where a furry streamer got raided. So go ahead and I'll see about trying to get it in the chat there. Give me a sec. 2 seconds. Copy the link. I don't know if YouTube's going to be a dick about it, but here. And I just realized my phone didn't want to charge because I've had it in upside down. So take a look at that real quick. Yeah, take a look at that because that might be proof that. Where starts Thursday born again for $2. Get your dad so he can yell at you while you fuck up basic CQC room clearing. Oh, he would. He would. Dick Bro still has bad memories from that night where. Whose room was this? Some kind of furry streamer apparently. Just some furry streamer that got raided by the cops and apparently was that wounded veteran you found as the dog's owner and he shot one of the robbers. You know what? Good on that veteran. Based motherfucker. Art really does imitate reality. Yeah, right? Well, if you can change operatives, I don't know how. But yeah, they did advertise you can customize a lot more. It's almost the exact same, just white walls. Yeah, right? White walls and the room was dark. But speaking of which...
I got you.
Alright, gentlemen.
To high ground. Entry team. Status of the active shooter threat is currently unknown. Move in and secure the area quickly.
You're gonna hate his friends so much. The furry asked us. To the death. My response? To the death it shall be.
Hands on your goddamn knees now!
Shooting at us from up there. Okay.
Got him. Ready. Entry team to top. Safe. Contact down.
This
Got
is
him.
Talk. The
High ground to talk. Evidence good to go.
Talk reporting.
Alright, still got ammo.
Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Pause up, animal control. That's on grape dwarves. I'm assuming you're talking about the ones without the G, and all I will say is make sure to leave Santa milking cookies. You really want to leave him milking cookies. But like I said, the AI for the team members is already like a million times better. I have noticed my frame rate dips when I'm looking at them, so maybe it's a little too high fidelity models, but that's something they can fix up. How much CP do the IRL Furfag have? I don't know. But yeah, I do like the AI a lot more. They're pretty good so far. It's like they're pretty sharp. That's why I'm hoping the anime AI also got buffed up to where they can still stand their ground like a bitch.
Threat is down.
This is Talk.
Like he just blew his ass away.
Evidence secure.
Talk to high ground. Roger.
There's a bear trap in the fireplace. I'm ready for him.
Stuffing.
Alright, I'm out of ammo.
Dump and good to go.
There we go. Still got AP. I've yet to see the mission. I might download again and rewatch it.
Police, hands up! Arrest him.
I got it.
Probably, I prefer single double action semi-auto handguns. You can keep around the chamber and decock the hammer if you need safety, but that double action trigger pull is heavy. That is true.
Civilian is good to go. Compliant. Anyone
I mean, that's why when you rack it, it usually keeps it all the way, like the hammer all the way back, so you don't have to worry about it. But are you really going to start a situation with needing to rack it? Because normally, the smart thing to do is just keep one in the fucking chamber. Still.
Put your hands up!
moving into handcuffs. Stay here and stay down.
Can you lean in the game while aiming?
Civilian is ready.
You can.
Civilian secure.
Santa knows when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. He knows when bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Alright, so here it is. Moment of truth.
Split and cover.
Moving into place.
Alright, motherfuckers.
Locked. How do you want to do it?
Now here.
Mirror it.
On it. Got the wand.
Yeah, the DA pull is a bitch even with a lighter spring. It's kind of supposed to.
Contact armed.
Alright. C2. Here with flashbang.
Flash.
Come in like the wrath of God.
Got him.
Good to go. Cover your ears,
Zipped up
boys.
and good to go. Safe.
I'll do it. Let's blow it.
An opening here.
Opening on the left.
Police, drop element to talk. Suspect is down and in need of medical attention.
1911 design is absolutely timeless. Oh, very much so. You choose how you want to enter the room. That's cool. Yeah, flashbang, explosives, because you never know with the situation. There might be a ton of civilians. I just flagged my buddy. Might be a ton of civilians in a room, and you don't want to blow it up because you might kill them all. Get Jonah Hill.
Get down now!
Civilian restrained.
Civilian is secure.
Talk reporting. Roger.
All right.
Trailers inbound.
Man, fuck you.
Got a suspect down.
Talk to element. Talk copies all. Proceed with your mission.
Evidence secure. All finished? Back in
XC042, 10 bucks. Remember, boys, be good to your fellow man this Christmas season and drink your eggnog. You wouldn't want to disappoint Santa Claus, would you? Yeah. So what else do we need?
Bagging.
And the Lord said, body them fools, and it was good. Rescue all civilians. Okay. You just made a lively clip. I really did. And the initial shot was super heavy pull, but I'll follow up shots of nice crisp single action. Well, yeah, because after that first initial shot, it's going to keep that hammer back, so you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so we got most everybody. Now it's just about cleanup. This is the furry mission? Yeah, we just capped the motherfucker.
Provide support on me.
Got your back.
Okay. Now we're just doing final cleanup and trying to see if there's any more civilians. Because there's probably one more we're missing. I just need you guys to get out of the way. Opinions on Glock pistol family. Este, I'm not a big fan of the Glocks. I just don't really like them. Feel too much like plastic. Say that Jonah Hill is still the fat guy, despite not being fat anymore. You say that, then you're going to see him next week and he is fat again. Alright. If I had to guess, probably the first floor, because motherfuckers go. That's on HK VP9. I think it looks neat. That's on good old Officer Tenpenny. Jonah Hill ironically looks more normal when he's fat. He really does, yeah. Okay. So, whoever's left has to be up this stairwell. What the hell is Davis doing? Yeah, rescue all civilians. Arrest Michael, but we couldn't arrest Michael. He was shooting at us. So let me see. Man, this game made me want to get a Beretta, and I don't need that addiction. Yeah.
Fall in.
Behind you.
Everybody is injured from the fight with the furries. I mean, do you ever do IDPA or IPCS? I've only ever done the former. Plan on trying out the latter sometime. I have no idea what those are. Do one more run through of the furry apartment. Yeah, here. If not, we will just exfil, because it's like, yeah. What's your opinion, the most overrated rifle? I think there is one. I like AKs, but I will admit AK worship can get a little like, really? Really? Yeah, let's just exfil right now. It's like, AKs are cool. I like them. But the fact that you have oh, there he is. You have such an elitist culture around them, where it's like, oh, well, don't you know AKs are the greatest? You can just take it right out of the box and shoot. It's like, eh.
It's part of my job.
Even the controllers are gay. There we go. So just this one asshole.
Work, entry team. Keep it up.
AR and AK are equally overrated. You know what? Fair enough. We got a C. And the only reason we even got a C is specifically because of fucking, we couldn't arrest the one guy. So high stress, high stress, high stress. All right, how do I swap these guys out? Lolly 1, Furry 7. Fall Chad dries up. My fall is really, really nice. Now on leave following mission due to intervention. Okay, so how do I replace them? Do I go to the locker room? Because, I mean, that would make sense. That's interview room. Is it interview room? No, I can't go in there. Detective Bureau, maybe? I don't know why the Detective Bureau would be it for us. We're not really detectives. Hold tab. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, let's get content. Content. These guys are in a crisis. Oh, they have like little stats too. That's pretty cool. There we go. And you get more as you do missions. So that's pretty interesting. All right, so we're going to have one guy on here, Woo, who's going to be kind of fucked up. So he's going to be the wild card. That is really interesting, actually. Worst SMG in your opinion? I don't know. Let me take a look at the loadout real quick, because I think it's actually here that there's one I really don't like. I guess anything like this that wants to be like a rifle submachine gun hybrid, I usually have strong feelings about them because there's always some crippling issue. Like, I liked my Street Bog, but the feed issue kind of made me worried. And knowing that I had to go out of my way and buy, like, specific magazines for it just so it fed properly made me go, okay, this is a little... Not really comfortable with that. I do want to try out the F90. There we go. Yeah. Wrath of God. Did you see a bunch of Twitter users caught being bots all saying Guilty Gear Alpha is trans word for word the exact same tweets? Oh, yeah. 100%. Like, I fully believe that a bunch of left-wing activist accounts are buying up accounts and astroturfing the whole, like, oh, well, we're super popular, guys. Because everyone would notice it. We're like, there'd be some fucking, like, woke tweet that would get super popular. It'd be like, we're doing this one again. It would be like, you know, oh, well, you just can't handle that Samus is trans or some shit like that, and it had 30,000 likes. And everyone would look at their other tweets and go like, okay, how the fuck do you get 30,000 likes off this tweet that no one likes and everyone's dunking you on for? And every other tweet you get gets like 100 at most because they buy bots. They literally buy fucking bot farms. Do you plan to do a PvP multiplayer stream when it comes out? Maybe. For what? Like this? Does it have PvP multiplayer? Because that would actually be really interesting. How easy to buy bot accounts? Their entire website's dedicated to it.
You got point.
Oh, it is a... Okay, it is an AUG style. That's pretty cool. 30k likes, but 15 comments. Yeah, right? Yeah, Brisket ruined GG. Yeah, literally, like, the fucking people who come in and go like, oh, well, we liked it from the beginning. They refer to it as the trans game. It's like, okay, so you don't even like Guilty Gear. You like the fact it pandered to you. And guess what? You're not even playing it because you got like 7,000 players. At most, after it had to reveal a new character.
A lot of old folks living in these
Element to talk.
Entry team to talk.
This is talk.
good to go.
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
AUGs are fun, not left-hand friendly, though. Oof. See, that's a problem. I'm a lefty.
Contact is down.
Talk to high ground. Affirmative, entry team.
Keep your hands up.
High ground to top. Down.
See, this shoots pretty good. Dream rifle? I have my fall, and that's one of them. That's one of the ones I like a lot. Next gun I want to get is not a dream rifle, but I've always wanted like an MP5 style gun. So I was gonna pick up a Zenith, because man, going out of your way to get an HK is just kind of like, I mean, it's cool, but you're just kind of paying for the name. Oh, I got capped.
Mission objective failed. Roll in.
Yeah, I got capped. Left-handed, no wonder your aim's so shit. Ishiwatari gave in with Bridget, so now they'll never stop harassing him. Dude should have stayed off Reddit. Yeah. All right. Dimitri Monroe did a really good video on the Bridget stuff. Yeah. But this thing you'd like to see in the game, I think a McDojo running drugs would be pretty neat. That would be kind of interesting. Like, I hear a McDojo, and all I think is, like, fat white guy teaching kids karate. And having that be, like, a front for a drug operation. It's like, that could be entertaining. I could see that working. How does it feel to be wrong-handed? I wouldn't know. All right, let's do this again. Meanwhile, barely anyone play the game. Yeah, right? Appeal to trendy activists, they antagonize the fan, gaslight the devs, and try to take over the fighting game community, fighting game scene by taking over commentary. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what McDojo is. Oh, okay, then yeah, that would be fun. Is your fall a DSA? No, it is... It's an essay, and I don't know if that's different from DSA. I'm not too familiar with fall models. When I first got it, people were asking me if it was an FN, and it's like, no, I don't have that kind of money. FNs are very, very expensive. As long as the game doesn't start putting ridiculous COD set pieces, it'll stay good. Well, I mean, that's the exact opposite of what this game wants. It wants to be slow-paced, high-tension, high-risk SWAT gameplay. Yes, it's DSA. SA is what they call it by model name. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I have one.
Get down and put your hands up.
It's an SA5A. That's the exact of what the guy put on the packaging. Very expensive for you. Yeah. Think I got money to blow on that kind of shit? Some people not actually hate your ideology. They'll put it in their faces and things they love. Well, the thing is, like, people see all the time of, like, whenever you corner those types and go like, hey, you clearly don't know X detail about the franchise, or be like, okay, yeah, you got to take it over. They will always let the mask clip and go like, well, we didn't give a shit about it anyway, or haha, we have so much fun taking it from you. It's like, their interest is not in the series. Their interest is in pushing their interest into your series. That's the entire That's the entire goal of what they do. Push the shit they are interested in into your series, because then they get to claim it as a victory. That's their hobby. Was it a good idea for GG fans to abandon the game since now it's just known as a training game, or should they stay and get parasites out? Well, no, the training aspect of Strive is the fact that Strive already was very contentious. It was DLC locking a lot of different characters people liked and wanted. And, you know, Shota can talk about it more, where the gameplay is just not really that fun. Time to kill is way too high, especially for a fighting game, so matches are over way too quick.
Deploy C2, then flashbang. Clear the room.
Like, it's too built for casuals.
Boom, baby, we're good.
Officer Lolly was killed during ranting about tourists being shot to death by furry suspects.
I'll do it.
I had the goggles on. I had the goggles on.
Stay on the right.
Medical attention.
Talk reporting. Roger that. Medical assistance is standing by.
Yeah, see, they came in and they fucking... That was rock and roll hoochie coo shit.
Evidence good to go.
Evidence good to go.
I'll get it.
Okay,
Good to go.
so I got this one. What's sharp about these cunts is they won't even stay in their own corner and attempt to make their own franchise. They have to steal others. Yeah. There are people that back in the day, quite literally, were part of trolling groups and would just do whatever they can to make people miserable. I mentioned before, but a lot of them were the offshoots of, like, Something Awful. Some of them were directly in circles in Something Awful to where they were just being assholes. Oh my god, one of us is dead. Davis is dead.
Entry team talk. Officer casualty.
This is Talk. Roger, entry team.
Got any favorite sights for rifles? Not in video games, though. I really like the sights on my fall. It's really nice. Maybe make some Rainbow Six Vegas. Yeah. Sons of Kojima. Yeah, Sons of Kojima are part of it. Yeah.
One suspect down. Breathing.
Jesus Christ.
To Element.
We got a dead
Copy.
suspect here.
EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Got him.
Contact down!
Dave was about to pay off that charger. The fucking furries got him. The fucking furries got him.
Got it.
Talk to entry.
The furries got me.
They need a Tim's right
No
now!
longer have control of the situation. Fall back.
Officer down, lol, said the furry. It's my phone with a piece of me without thinking too deeply about it sometimes. Well, yeah, I mean, once again, the assholes that keep going like, oh, well, actually, it's like, well, actually, there's more to it than this. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. His gun definitely has a little butt plug tail. Maybe it's a furry for Davis is what he would have wanted.
Officer Phillips, call 4724. Officer Phillips,
All right. I gotta get guys who are in the middle of a medical crisis. Yeah, here. Yeah. Furries dominate Lolly. No! No! We're going back. We are going back.
All right, everyone, need your attention. Operators just received a 911 call.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it's not doing it because I skipped out of it. That was kind of cool. It's it plays a 911 or like a debriefing when you have the PDA out. Faction multiplayer for part 2 has officially been canceled. Yeah, Last of Us, yeah. Once again, no way Last of Us 2 made back the money it was supposed to. That's why they were so desperate to push it. Brother, avenge me! Avenge me, brother!
Gotcha, 6.
Talk to high ground. Entry team. Status of the active shooter threat
Now the furries killed you, they're gonna fuck your dog.
Put your hands up. Get on the ground now. Hands up above your head. Hands up.
Alright.
A lot of old folks living in these apartments. I got him.
Thank you.
You're safe. Try and stay calm.
Truckman running Naughty Dog into the fucking ground. Yeah.
Talk to Element. Great work, entry team. Keep it
I
up.
repeat, so much about Naughty Dog right now makes no sense.
Entry team to talk. Got one down.
Hands up. Down on your knees.
Talk to entry team. Affirmative.
So much of fucking Mario Naughty Dog makes no sense. Because, like, Not Supposed to was supposed to be one of the greatest of all time. Made back its money, all that shit. Fuck. Supposedly made its money back, all this shit. It was a raving success. Everyone loved it. Only people who were contrarians hated it. Also, that recent statement about how public relations companies will hire people to defend pieces of media makes a lot of statements that were going around when Last of Us 2 came out make a lot more sense. Because it was almost as if all of them were speaking from a fucking script. So much of YouTube show culture makes sense when you consider all this.
Suspect down.
I fucked your wife? Yeah, well, I fucked your dog, and the dog's been dead for 20 years.
Secure.
Here.
Gonna pack it up.
Safe.
Got him. I'll get it.
Evidence, good to go.
I have seen this before. Mining op.
Relax, good to go.
Oh, yeah, it literally is a Bitcoin mining operation. That's what the guy said.
Element to talk. One in custody.
Talk reporting. Roger.
Okay, out of ammo.
Great work. Keep going.
Maybe another studio absorbed Naughty Dog, like having them do support for whatever Sucker Punch is working on. Obviously, can't release a game anymore. Who knows? Who fucking knows? That would be kind of tragic. That, like, one motherfucker screws over the old guards of the company, takes over, and runs it into the ground almost single-handedly. Like, that would just be, like, almost impressively tragic. What is Bitcoin mining? It's exactly what it sounds like. So, I don't know too much about crypto or Bitcoin. I never got super into it. Obviously, I follow the headlines like everybody does, but like, oh, this guy became a millionaire. Motherfucker. This guy became a millionaire overnight, you know, all this shit. So, the way Bitcoin works is you have to specifically get your computer to process, essentially, I really don't know if I'm the right guy to explain this, but basically, I did not ever perform friendly fire. Fuck you. So, essentially, it's setting up your computer to process a series of hashes in return to get Bitcoin. Yeah, you essentially have your computer perform really long math equations, and the result at the end of that math equation is whatever amount of Bitcoin you have. It is extremely intensive on your equipment. You would think it would just be like, oh, well, that's something anyone can set up. No, it is very, very intensive. It's part of the reason why, well, not even part of, it's directly the reason why, like, whenever, there we go. Whenever you hear about graphics cards, I don't know where, rushing the secondhand market and like getting graphics cards off eBay, first question you will always hear is people going, okay, was it used for mining? Because it's very stressful on your GPU. I think your processor also takes a massive hit.
Need your attention. Operators just received a 911 call from an individual within an apartment complex in
Space Monkey 0899 for $2. Not hard to believe Kathleen Kennedy killed Star Wars, yeah.
It seems that Michael Williams has barricaded himself in his apartment along with his brother DeMarcus. He also shot and killed his mother, Cassandra Williams. The call was brief, but gave us information regarding his potential mental state.
Has anyone tried to regain contact with Michael?
The call bounced when attempted, and calls from negotiators outside have fallen on deaf ears. It sounds like Michael may be firing a weapon inside his room, and we've received multiple reports of gunfire from other individuals within the complex. The building has a single entry through the main atrium. There's also a second entry point through a fire escape nearby, which should allow quick access to the other levels without exposure to your teams within the atrium. The watch commander is on scene and has patrol holding perimeter positions. Thames is staging at the command post. Currently, they're awaiting our arrival to make entry, as the situation has been deemed dangerous, given no communication can be established.
Do we know of any other threats within this space?
Michael's apartment is number 14.
This is actually really cool.
So far, we've managed to confirm that rooms 16, 11, and 12 are all currently inhabited but closed off. Those residents have either been evacuated or are sheltering in place. However, we were unable to make contact with apartments 13 and 15, both of which are under the ownership of Michael Williams at this time. It is unknown if he is still barricaded with his family in 14 or has moved into one of the other rooms to ambush. We are not aware of any other threats. It seems to just be one guy. All right, let's roll.
So yeah, he owns both apartments, including the one with the Bitcoin mining operation. He hired a fucking PMC. Holy shit, this cool edition. It really is. Oh, shit. No, that's not what I already picked mine. Would you look at that, Lolly Man? Entry via fire exit. Would have known that if you pay attention to the mission brief you ate. I didn't realize that, like, they had that system where if you pull out the PDA, it gives you a brief. That's actually really cool. Imagine if your computer could talk. You checked on your BOB lately? I don't have one. I should, but I don't have one. Mr. Ireland with Bitcoin. Yeah.
Entry team. Status of the active shooter threat is currently unknown. Move in and secure
Crypto factories. Crypto factories, Este, this is my rough understanding of, I don't know the specifics of it, but I know enough to... I know enough to when shit is illegal slash... Here. Now we can ambush the motherfuckers in their own territory. I know enough when it's like crime. As you were saying with Bitcoin mining, it's a very system intensive. Is it illegal? Seems like it is. No, Bitcoin mining is not illegal. Using systems without your permission is super illegal, which is what a lot of Bitcoin mining ends up being. Because
C2 flashing clear.
The whole thing with Bitcoin mining operations is they usually put malware on people's computers. They spread around a virus, and they de facto turn your computer into Bitcoin mining. They will mine without your permission, which can really fuck up your system. Because they don't have to use their computer. They have it all go to a wallet they set up. Yeah, they have it go to a dirty motherfucker. They have it go to a wallet they set up. They have it go to different accounts, stuff like that.
Continue with your mission.
Moving into handcuff. Good to go.
All right, motherfucker. You try that shit your buddy did, you're dead.
Talk to Element. You failed your objective. Collect what you can.
They were not watching my back at all. It's called crypto jacking by Cyberpeeps, I think. Yeah, because it's literally jack your system for crypto. Failed to report down to officer. Someone died? Depending on whose electricity you're stealing for the mining, yeah, it's very illegal. Yeah. Because that state... Oh, they might have been talking about me. But, yeah, it's a thing where you're using a computer that's not yours to mine shit for money. It's like, it's malware. Bitcoin mining is legal, but however, hackers did use malware to make your PC a miner. Yeah. If you use your own system for it, no one gives a fuck. Because no one really takes crypto seriously. Mainly because nobody can actually understand how it works. There we go. There we go. Okay. How the fuck do you mine Bitcoin in the first place? Estade, you basically have your you set up your computer with like a software or something like that that is designed to basically puke out math equations, and whatever the result at the end of the math equation is how much Bitcoin you have. He gave you the old Zoro combo. I should have known something was wrong with the fact that he did not want to get away from that wall. He did not want to get away from that wall. I'm mainly pissed my buddy wasn't watching me, where it's like, hey man, shoot this motherfucker if he's going to cause a problem. Like, one guy faked a surrender, they're willing to fake the surrenders, let's do this shit. Though it's also on me. I should have had the sidearm out or the taser, like what somebody said. He was a suspect that surrendered. He wasn't a civilian. Civilians have, like, different models than suspects. So, right there, should have set off some red flags. How does the math equation translate to currency? I don't know. At that point, I don't fucking know. What the fuck is the actual worth of Bitcoin? It's literally just intangible ones and zeros. It's just what people on the deep web decided arbitrarily would be their currency, so they didn't have to worry about being tracked with currency, didn't have to worry about exchange rates, just arbitrary currency everybody uses. Fuck it. You don't have to worry about physical money. It's like I don't know anything beyond that.
Gold team.
I'm annoyed that crypto became another thing for rich assholes to turn into investment instead of it being actual currency. Yeah, because it was intended to be actual currency.
Copy.
Good.
Don't be so sure about that in later mission. There are sleepers. Oh, okay. So yeah, they did do the
C2, bang and clear.
they did do the full blown update. All right, I'm gonna. I play Classic of 09. Curious to hear your thoughts on it. Everything I see about it makes me go, okay, so this is Katawa Shoujo. If what everyone thought Katawa Shoujo is became that.
Got an opening up ahead.
Get down. Entry team to talk.
Suspect is incapacitated.
Get down,
Talk to entry team.
hands up.
Copy. Clean house, and we'll take them
All right,
out.
motherfucker.
Procedure.
And the elites hated that people got rich off crypto instead of them and their friends. Yeah, you will notice they really, really like to crack down on upward mobility.
Roger that. Medical assistance is standing by.
You are never allowed to find a way to make yourself rich. You always, forever, must be reliant on the system. You must be an economic slave. I miss genuine storytelling that isn't afraid of tropes. Well, the whole thing of being obsessed with tropes is just a fucking Zoomer thing anyway, where it's like, well, didn't you know this series already did that? It's like, who fucking cares? Oh, see, he was gonna fake a surrender. What's Katawa Shoujo? The visual novel that a bunch of dudes on 4chan made, and it's about disabled girls, and it's actually genuinely really good.
On me.
Behind you.
Okay.
Post up left side.
Moving into place.
Yeah, this is the doorway, so we don't really want to...
It's open. We're good to go.
This is going to be interesting. Every story's been done, yeah. Well, do you hate isekai tropes? Isekai tropes to me are different because it's just... The trope is what annoys me. It's not the fact that it is a trope.
Open and clear.
You know? Because what annoys me about them is they go out of their way to not be the type of story I like. Like, that to me is always what pisses me off about isekai. They go out of their way to be stories that I do not like.
Show me the palms of your hands.
And light out.
Get down now.
Dropping a light. I'll get it.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
Suspect is down and in need of medical attention.
Alright, I think I got him.
Talk reporting. Medical assistance.
We need guys to go down. We need guys to go up. I say we go up and we worry about the civilian later.
Move in and clear.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, okay. Ah, fucker.
Objectives failed.
What is your opinion of isekai adjacent stuff like the Stargate movie? I mean, that's different enough. Like, what I'm talking about is the very, like, when I say isekai, it's the very specific, like, JRPG mechanics. Everything has to be not tabletop, not D&D. Do whatever you can to not have conflict. That's what annoys me. Got any animal facts? No, not really. I still remember the first time I heard of Katawa Shoujo was in a Jew Wario video. Oh, God. Isekai by the MC literally becomes Yujiro Hanma from Baki to the point of being legit evil Seiya's mofo and just breeding elf women left and right to get someone worthy of fighting. Even then, I don't care much for Baki. And that also does sound like something that would just annoy me. There we go. Classic MP5. I got an idea. Do you know great white sharks have to constantly swim or they drown? I thought that was a misconception. Alright, how many guys do we have? We're missing one. There we go. This will actually be perfect for what I have. Did you like Drifters? Yeah, Drifters is pretty good. Drifters was in a different way, though.
All right, everyone, need your attention. Operators just
Don't care much for Baki. A lot of them, I think, just have shit taste. No, I like Kengan Ashura a lot more. Kengan Ashura has the over-the-top logic of Baki, but it doesn't indulge in it so much that it starts getting kind of annoying. Took your advice to the job interview. Hope I get the job. Yeah. Everything's 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't. Problem with the Isekai and the Isekai is the fact that they're all the same thing, with the Isekai just being an afterthought premise set up a fantasy world. Yeah, basically. And even then, it's a thing where, as stated, they want to do a power fantasy thing, whatever. I don't care. It's a power fantasy thing. The problem is, that's not what I like. And the concepts they have usually are decent enough setups for something that could legitimately be cool. And it's like, dude, if you just got out of your own fucking way, this could legit be interesting.
Gold. Split the stack and provide cover.
Kengan Ashura is awesome so far. Kengan Ashura is great.
Yours good.
Bedbugs have knife cocks. That's the least surprising thing I've heard. Alright.
C2, flashbang it and clear it.
What these guys have you enjoyed? I enjoyed Konosuba. I enjoyed Uncle from Another World. ReZero was pretty good. Because, like, that's what I mean by they get out of their own way and they just tell a fucking story. Yeah, it has some RPG stuff in it, but that's not really the point of them. Like, it's not about gaming the system, it's about these bullshit, insane stories.
You need to relax.
Nothing here, sir.
Isekai Oji-san was really fun. It was really fun. I liked that one a lot.
Requesting transport.
Remember the first time I heard of Katao Shoujo was in a Juwaria video? God, yeah, you said that. Oji Senkai, best series, Isekai. Yeah, that one's also pretty good. Like I said, just a little bit more than the bare minimum for your premise. Like, what really annoyed me was the, oh. There we go. What really annoyed me was the Skeleton Knight Isekai. Because that one, I legit was like, okay, that's pretty fucking good in the first, like, 2 seconds. Where it's the two girls getting raped by the bandits, main guy comes in, slices them to pieces, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucking good. That starts off pretty strong. That's some, like, fucking Skull Knight, Conan the Barbarian type shit. Where, like, oh, hell yeah, that, like, classic pulp fantasy, that is really dope. Guys, come on.
On me, move. I'm with you. Provide support.
Behind you.
There we go. But then, like, immediately afterwards, the main kid in that literally does the, like, oh my god, how did I get here? You know, my life wasn't always like this. And he sounded like such a douche and was like, oh my god, what am I doing? He's like, you just murked 2 barbarians. Well, not barbarian. You murked 2 bandits. Fucking let yourself be cool. Let yourself be cool. Don't get in your own way. Let yourself be cool. And I get it. It's like, oh, but he's a normal guy. Why would he be Stone Cold Killer? Because fuck you, it's cooler. Maybe he's not even a kid. Maybe he's not even Isekai. Maybe just, you know, old school Warrior King Revenant comes back from the dead and kicks ass. Maybe that's all I want. And reading Berserk, it's so weird that I see Casca pre and post eclipse 2 different characters. Like if pre-eclipse Casca turned out, I was not questioning it. Yeah. Reincarnated as a slime could have been cool until JRPG stuff. That was another one where I'm like, oh my god, get the fuck out of your own way. Because it took like no time at all for it to be like, oh, now we're going to set up the orc village. And then he's like becoming a teacher and all this shit. It was too much wish fulfillment. Like he literally had the fucking dragon wings and like the magic wolf thing. And it's like, oh my god. It's like, can I just get like old school style badass fantasy? Okay, here we go. I'm a spider, so what? Also fell into the same trap. It's too easy for them to fall into the trap. You know, because it's an easy enough combat system to make up and go with. Easy enough to break to make your main character super cool. You can fit it into the isekai thing where like, oh, it's like a video game, that kind of shit. It's too easy of a trap. Isekai idea, spot captain gets shot, ends up in a fantasy world, and has to gather mercs, train them, and storm a demon king with tactics, kill him, and get back home. That is Gate. They're not specifically SWAT, they're Japanese Self-Defense Force, but that is literally Gate. Give me more Guts or Cosmo Pro tags. Yeah, like, when the Bastard remake came out, me and the bros were watching it, and, like, I could tell the bros weren't really into it, but I was like, holy fuck, this is good. Because it reminded me of that time of, like, when anime fantasy could just be bullshit, pulpy fun, you know? It didn't need to be a literal D&D session adapted into a light novel, which is then adapted into an anime. It's like, no, it knew exactly what the fuck it was, and it was great.
Talk reporting. Entry team. Status of the active shooter threat is currently unknown.
Thing is, these guys made for burnt out Salaryman and need 2 or 2 black pill change. No, I know. That's why I admit I'm being picky. I need to get Butchie the Rock was pretty good. Butchie the Rock was really good. That one was really fun. Okay, that's already open. I'm not even taking a chance. 3, 2, 1, gas.
Blue. Gold team. Dynamic movement. Flash it clear.
That's a Mushiko Tensei. I have not seen it.
Talk to element.
Nothing.
Opening on the right. Entry team to talk. Suspect down.
Over here, I'll zip it up.
This is talk. Roger that.
Safe.
Medical assistance
Got him.
standing by.
Grimgar is good.
Suspect is ready.
Violence Jack isn't the guy's best work. Yeah, Violence Jack's pretty damn fun.
Talk to entry team. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
Okay. Now we'll be smart.
I have seen this before.
Smash past Psycho Jenny from Devilman. I don't know. I know the consequences if smash. They're not good. Stop bringing easy guy. I literally recommend non-easy guy. No one listens to me. No. Try to get into Eminence, but the main character just seems like he watched Code Geass once, set up the entire story of some neat Lelouch wannabe with the usual harem. Yeah, but at least it's self-aware enough to make fun of him. Do right, because there's not enough cover for that.
Door is good.
Sure, Tim Pools and Kid Rock and all these celebrities suddenly want to stop the Bud Light boycott. Yeah, I don't know why, because it's like let's be perfectly clear here, you know. You're saying people need to drink Bud Light. No human on Earth ever needs to drink Bud Light. Like, you know what you get when you drink Bud Light? Sour water.
Opening on the left.
It's clear over here, boss.
Good here.
I got nothing here.
Fucking relax. Dude.
Alright. Idea for news guy. Guy gets sent to another world and is given a harem of 6 clones of anyone from his world. He gets tricked into asking for Marin Morrison and gets 6 John Waynes. Smash past Lady Dimitrescu, but she just got off her period. She's a vampire. She don't have no periods. There ain't no babies to make anymore.
Fall in.
Got your back.
I like my Coronas. Coronas are at least decent enough for what they are. They can just drink Modelo. It really doesn't like it. Why do people even watch Tim Pool? He's decent enough background noise. He's basically the new Fox News. You listen to him because he gives you decent enough opinions that you think you want to hear. Okay.
There, move.
On my way.
Go.
Hands up above your head.
Contact is down.
Yep, I'm fucked. Alright.
Move in and clear.
10-4.
Drinking Bud Light's like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to water. Yeah, right?
This is talk. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Opening on the left.
Don't move. Stay put.
Cannot stand the Beanie Man. He definitely has his moments, like him doing that thing of like, oh, I can't take GTA 6 seriously because women physically cannot hurt men. It's like, why the fuck are you bringing it to that and not just the fact of like it's modern Rockstar? It's like, who gives a fuck if it's like on average? It's like, dude, it's a video game. It's fantasy. No one cares. It's like, yeah, no shit. It's not realistic. It's not really trying to be. All right, stack up.
Split and cover.
Confirmed.
The hell you guys doing? Stack up. Where are they going? Guys?
On my 6.
Got 6.
Stack up.
Split and provide cover on the doors.
Almost convinced him is a grift, maybe even paid opposition. It wouldn't shock me. As stated, the whole like, oh, well, I can't stand GTA because, you know, you can kill law enforcement. It's like, everyone's known about that for like 30 fucking years. Alright.
Deploy C2 and clear on me.
Ready.
Okay.
Now it's a party. Ready and explosive. I'll do it.
Oh, fuck. I gotta reload. Okay. Also, Tim Cook's never found any women that can actually beat a man, woman that can grapple or do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or practically built to take down bigger men. Well, you have that, and as stated, it's a thing of like...
Got an opening on the right.
It's also a whole thing where it's a fucking GTA game. No, it's not going to be realistic. It's a satirical version of reality.
On me. We've got this under control.
When he's got the main character acts like Charlie during the beginning of the Fantasy Smiling Friends episode and just saying no to everyone.
Good to go.
Talk reporting. Roger. Trailers inbound.
Alright. Ah, fucker.
You failed your objective. Collect what you can.
The character's fucked up. He really do. He really do. On the old note of old but fun fantasy anime, I've been watching Slayers. Lena is cute and funny, but not too cute and funny. Yeah, Slayers is on the list. There's a guy who's been asking for Slayers for like God knows how long. It's like, it is on the list. I'm dedicating first half of next year to catching up on stuff I really should have been working on. You fool, you didn't take cover after firing. Yeah, that's on me. Women can't take down men in a game series or mainly fight with guns and actual fighting. Exactly, in that state, it's a fucking fantasy thing. It is a criminal fantasy game where you are playing in a hyper version of America where every flaw and every part of culture is taken to the nth degree, and it's like, it's Hollywood logic. No one cares. What's worse, he's so cool, or what have I done? I'm not sure what you mean by that. So what's the game? This is Ready or Not. It finally hit 1.0. How long is the Gintama video so far? Just under 40 minutes. I didn't want to get too in-depth with, like, spoilers and stuff. Mainly because it's, like, it's a comedy show. So you don't want to spoil the joke. And on top of that, the serious moments are best if you go into blind. So I talk about a few serious arcs only in, like, broad strokes. Because the idea is like, hey, sit down and watch this. It's really fucking good. I also talk about the live-action movies, and live-action movies are fun. Your Briar is so great. Yeah, everyone loves Yor. Her name is Yor Forger, though. She's a married woman. So I'm bringing this up because the popular topic in Culture War, talking about we're talking about fighting games and how unrealistic it is for a woman to fight a bear that knows karate. It's a fighting game. No one cares. that will forever be my response. It's a fighting game. No one gives a shit.
Gold team. Split and provide cover on this door.
Good.
First Rob Kato show. Yeah, the Dioria video, yeah. You've said that. Okay, breach on me. And flashbang. Flashbang and smoke is probably a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it. On top of GTA 6, the blonde redneck from the trailers caught the eye of porn artist and is good. Yeah, she seems like she would be fun. Like if they don't want to do the like hyper offensive humor thing, at the very least double down on the sleaze. I know they won't, but come on. It's fucking Grand Theft Auto. What's that? Guts and Skull Knight apart from these guys that the story doesn't jerk them off to make them cool because it knows they are. Yeah. Last day, it's basic thing of the combat system is genuinely entertaining to watch. It's just badass warriors trying to kill each other. Yeah. You know, badass warriors trying to kill each other, and Guts is allowed to take a fuckload of damage and keep fighting. You know, it's this thing where like he's not indestructible, and that's an issue I have with a lot of Easy Guy stuff where they go out of their way to make it part of the story that the main character is indestructible. To which I go, okay, then why the fuck am I watching? You can do indestructible protagonists and have them done well. Undead Unluck is doing it very fucking well with how it does Andy. With just the fact that he's like fucking insane, and they establish that... You know, they establish that he feels every single thing that happens to him. So when he's like cutting off his own limbs and like jumping through the air, he still feels all that. And it's like, oh shit, that's pretty hardcore. One Punch does it as well, where they directly make Saitama a parody. You know, where the guy is meant to be goofy and stupid and ridiculous. Andy is definitely not sane. No, he is fucking crazy. You know, as stated, I got to the episode where they removed the chip in his head, and, like, he ends up becoming, like, the main fucking villain of the story for a little bit.
Talk to entry team. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
All right.
Enter and clear.
Copy.
I don't think Tim interacts with most of the things he complains about, and the only reason he's talking about is because of Culture War talking point. And that's what frustrates me, is the fact of, like, dude, you blatantly don't care. So that pisses me off. Knowing that you don't care and you're using this just for a talking point on your show annoys me.
Stay calm.
I know it's a dead horse, but SAO had a real problem in the indestructible protag. Well, that's what a lot of the Isekai type stories kind of base themselves off of. The SAO logic. Because as much as everyone goes, well, SAO isn't technically an Isekai. It's like, dude, it's laid enough of the groundwork for the tropes to where it doesn't even fucking matter.
Fall in behind me.
On you.
Hey, there's people.
Get down on your knees.
No one of them.
Moving into handcuffs.
All right.
You're gonna be all right. We're sitting ducks out here.
Entry team to talk.
There we go.
CV's ready.
And Superman has been an example of OP characters that's been done well. As usual, it takes a good writer. Yeah, and Superman's not really OP. It's the fact that the lazy stories gave him so many powers that he ended up unintentionally becoming OP. Early Superman got his ass kicked more than a few times. Because they were just fun little pulp comics to get kids to buy bubblegum and shit. Okay. Alright, still got charges.
Put the stack on this door.
He's a guy with a Gyaro gets sent back in the fantasy world and starts a beauty business teaching people about fashion. Let me guess, probably already been done. You don't read enough shoujo isekai. That's been done more than a few times. Imagine if comic books are actually consistent most of the time. Yeah, right? That's on pink kryptonite. Listen, okay. It makes sense.
After my breach, clear it. Confirmed.
It makes sense what it does. And not in a good way at all. Okay. Power Girl is really hot. Power Girl is really nice. I read Die Dark. Not enough of it, but yeah, I did start it, and it's pretty damn good. Oh my god. We got him. We got the motherfucker. How do you feel about Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool? I think he's a really good Deadpool. It's the fact that it has started getting a little bit of a Reddit poll syndrome, where he has to always be the wacky guy making the cartoon references and shit. Deadpool 2 started feeling really shaky. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And yeah, that's still the resist, get shot, you deserve it. Yeah.
Entry team to talk. Collecting.
Pink Kryptonite sounds like the premise for Squad Broken. Pink Kryptonite was a thing, and it literally turned Superman gay. I'm not even kidding.
You're senior officer.
Well, let me close the door. Turn off your body cams.
Talk to entry team. You failed your objective. Collect what you can. Report to talk for debrief.
Have you seen that body cam video of the cop who took her around to the sternum, got up and kept fighting? Yeah. That's the one who screams like, "Oh, you fucker," and keeps shooting at him? Yeah. You got first in one of the rooms? Yeah, I pointed out one of the times we did this mission. The worst part is we would have gotten an A on that. We would have gotten an A on that. Did you guys just light you up? Yeah, because I killed a civilian. D for dick. Alright. We'll run this one more time, and then I think we're going to call it. Doop. There we go. I think it's time to switch out the crew. Yeah, we kind of had to. It forced two of them out. Alright. We're doing this one more time. We'll see if we can actually do it, like, for realsies. I've been loving the furry mission so much. It is so over the top. It's like, why the fuck does a furry have access to a paramilitary organization? Okay. Jimbug for $1. Lolly, if you want an easy guy to read, there's this good one, great art called Her Summon. I thought you would retire to McDonald's easy guy, but Her Summon's a really good one. No Reason for $1. Have you read the Vampire Hunter D novellas? I'm really enjoying the pulpy science fiction. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good. I love the movie. The first movie, Vampire Hunter D. Bloodlust, that one's great. If you think about Guts Party, pretty much like Scooby-Doo gang. I wonder if blue-pink kryptonite turns Clark into Clara. I mean, you can just jerk it to Supergirl.
On you.
Feels like you can cut out a lot of steps there if you just do that. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is the second one. What was the first one? Do you remember any notable body cam videos? I know Donut Operator goes through a whole bunch of them. And they're usually pretty insane. I know there's the really famous one that, there was that one band that... There was one band that did, like, a cover of Pumped Up Kicks, but it was, like, an industrial version. And he used, like, actual footage of, like, a police raid on a house.
Enter and clear.
Moving into place.
Hyatt.
Got an armed
First one's just Vampire Hunter D. Oh, okay.
Suspect is down and in need of medical attention.
Talk reporting. Roger that. Medical assistance is standing by.
Stay still.
Wasn't there a comic where an alien chick turned Clark into a woman? Probably. Been going on long enough. On long enough timeline, every fucking idea for a story will be used.
Gonna be okay.
Yeah, Three Teeth. Yeah, it was the Three Teeth cover of Pumped Up Kicks.
Entry team to talk.
Supergirl or Power Girl? Power Girl has the better looks. I mean, I'm not even gonna be a contrarian on that one. Power Girl just looks better.
Move in. Clear the room.
All right, you assholes, I'm getting shot at. All right, fuck it. All right, he's dead.
Move and clear. Confirm.
Once found a thrash metal band that used stabbing body cam audio for the intro and album. Album's pretty dope though. That is pretty interesting. A lot of underground bands do not give a fuck. They will do whatever the hell they want. When did Punisher Max fall off for you? Around Valley Forge. That was when it really started feeling like, okay, this is going on a little bit too long. I mean, I love a lot of the earlier arcs, and some of that shit is just straight up greatest of all time material, but won't deny, it definitely reaches a point of like, maybe give this one a more definitive ending. Music on this map sounds like uncanny lo-fi. Yeah.
Move and clear. Roger.
Fuck him up.
Stay down and turn around.
Okay, so they did not. They did not, in fact, fuck them up. They, in fact, left me here.
Civilians good to go for evac.
They're really thankful this guy is dead.
Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Did they ever try to throw the gas canisters back at you? That would be really cool.
Police, get down! Police, get down!
Entry team to talk.
Suspect down. I have to cut you for our safety.
Star Ring Aspergirl manga. Been liking it so far. Thanks for suggesting it. Yeah, it's actually really good. I like how just absolutely pathetic both the main characters are. Now, granted, the main chick has like a lot of baggage, a lot of baggage. But yeah, main guy's just a fuck up. For me, the arc where he kills the mobster responsible for his family was the dead end for me. After the nuke arc, after that was the nuke arc, and that was ass. Yeah, the end definitely feels like, hey, it's over now. Which to me, it's like, eh.
After my go, clear the room. Roger that.
I mean, the end had good ideas, but yeah, the sell to me is like, if you're gonna call it there. Maybe have Frank die of a heart attack right after he killed them all, something like that. Alright. Ever listen to any Russian post-punk music? I've been listening to a bunch. If not, I recommend Kino, Molchat Duma, and Chernokovskaya Hati. Some. I'm not too familiar with the genre, but yeah, I do like some bits of it. I never have any fucking clue how to pronounce the band names.
Talk to entry team. Copy, EMTs and trailers are standing by.
When you had Spawn in the 90s, that was cool, edgy. Yeah. In case no as per GF such as life. Keep choking, fucker.
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Okay. Should be... Yep, we got him.
Dynamic movement. Move and clear.
Alright, alright, alright.
Entry team to talk. Collecting impact.
Empty over here. No contact.
Okay. Dead bad guy. We got him in custody.
Enter and clear.
Ready.
So,
By the door.
let me look at our objectives. Okay. Bring order to chaos means there's still bad guys at play. Have you heard of my Lord and Savior Ned Kelly? Yeah, I know a little bit about him. I watched the Dankula video, which is probably emblematic to the state of history classes. But fuck it. It was an interesting story. Aussies are very interesting people. Is this a swatting? Kind of. Apparently what one guy was saying earlier, the furry guy faked a publicity stunt to where it was like faked a publicity stunt / someone sent in a fake report that he shot his mom and was like going nuts and was holding his brother hostage. That might have been him getting ratted out for being part of a child porn ring.
Bang.
Because he is explicitly part of a child porn ring. I will go upstairs and show it to you once this mission's over, which is probably famous last words. But
Going into cuff.
Evidence secured.
Suspect cuffed and secured.
Going into cuff.
Police, hands up.
Ready for evidence. Good to go.
okay. So no bad guys down here. I will now go back up to the apartment.
We're sitting ducks out.
He does have Discord up in one of the monitors. Oh, I'll show you. It's like blatant here. Let's get up there. Once again, in the hopes of not getting ambushed.
Hands on your head. Move. Down on your goddamn knees now. Get down now.
I'm really wondering where that guy went.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, here. So, yes, he quite literally has Discord open. And look at this. It's pictures of kids. Frank doesn't even have to die. It's like a Western serial. Rides off to another adventure and called there. Fair enough, yeah. It's like, end it with like, Frank will never change. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, he was looking at pictures of kids. Milky Toes, yeah. Alright. So who are we missing here? Bring order to chaos, arrest or neutralize any contact.
Keep your hands up.
The only thing I can think of is it has to be back at that other apartment. Hubbard's CP ring. Child porn? No. Club Penguin. Oh my god. Ah, you fucker.
Mission failed. We no longer have control of the situation. Fall back.
Ah, that one especially hurt. Oh my god. I actually jolted at that too. Like, holy shit. That was cheap. That was cheap. We gotta see. Fumble. Yeah. Yeah, famous last words. Yeah, quite literally. All I needed to do was, like, have my guys go in there first, but I got impatient. So you know what? There you go. But there you go. Yeah. Check your corners. Yeah, yeah. So, as you can see, that is the new Ready or Not. Very, very, very good. Very good. I am not particularly good at it, but if you really love milsim games and if you love like milsim games, shit like that, really, really good shit. Really good shit. Oh, it's interesting. So once again, they try to track down the new registrar for KF, and they're spamming it to get rid of him. Yeah. Getting spotted while playing Raider not just being an achievement. I see no potential issues with that at all. Tried to watch my Xbox and couldn't hear Lolly. Went on my phone. All Lolly's back. It's weird. Huh? That is weird. Gotta do some drills. Get good at the game. Yeah, I mean it does have a practice mode where you're literally running through missions over and over again. So, but yeah, very good game. Very good game. Looks fun. Oh yeah, with the right group of friends, this game's amazing. Did you see the Turkish MP dying moments after threatening violence against Israel? Yeah, quite literally, it was great. It's like, man, even God's stepping in and going, can we just fucking end this shit already? That's on Recreators. I like Recreators. It's fucking weird, but I like it. Started Metal Gear Solid 1, good shit so far. Yeah. What prompted the co-op streams when I suggested them you guys threw rocks at me and called my mom fat? We like doing them. They are fun. It's mainly about getting the idea to do them. Shoto's wanting to do the Devil May Cry one for a while because he's been going through Devil May Cry on his own channel. He's up to like 4 now. Yeah, he's at 4. And he's like, hey, fuck it, let's do co-op Bloody Palace. Like, okay, that sounds good. What happened to that French dude? KF, was he convicted for killing his wife? JF, and no, because it's still in that, like, nobody really knows what happened. Well, your mom is fat, dude. Yeah, 4 stream tomorrow. Yeah. Skate stream? That would be fun to kind of talk about Skate and like how it differed from Tony Hawk. It'd be another nostalgia one. That'd be a good one. Twas a Kino stream, my nigga. Yeah. I was not expecting furries with fucking backings of cartels. I can quite literally say I was not expecting that. You ever expected a mod? You ever encountered a mob bear in the base game? Technically the fan patch for fucking Vampire the Masquerade, it just includes a bunch of shit that was supposed to be there. Was the MC such a wussy, let his friend die because online bullying? What is that one in reference to? What's your thought on Tekken 8 story trailer? It looks like Avengers Endgame. Also, it's nice to see Jun Kazuma back. I need to watch the trailer. I know people are getting hyped for it, and it's like, you know what? I might check it out. Might go through Tekken again to, I say again, but might go through all the Tekken games in order to, like, prepare for this one or something. I know that's not really what you're supposed to do because it's a fighting game, but you know what I mean. Numa straight up total conversions. Yeah. Brutal Doom is, like, kind of hard to put down once you get it. What's your opinion on Mark Miller? I find him very overrated. Yeah, he's hit and miss. Burb Derb for $2. How many streams have been lost to the sands of time? Not too many. Mainly it's like copyright stuff, which, Recurs MC. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he can be a little bit of a pussy. That one I won't fight you on. Like, he's kind of the, like, oh, well, I'm just a meek Japanese guy. It's like, yeah, but don't be a pussy. All right. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to call it here. It's almost 2:30, and I want to get some sleep. I got to get back to work on the Gintama video, and it'll be great. Yeah, Lego Star Wars, Tokyo Wire, Dead Rising. Yeah, those are all gone. Yeah. Someone did get the Dead Rising one up on BitChute, though. See what happened to Styx? I saw he was tweeting about something. I do not know what. Because he was just, like, threatening some guy, and it's like, okay, I have no context to what's going on here. Recreators MC is a moron. Imagine having a hot RSGF and letting her go to waste. Yeah. Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo stream is completely gone. Yeah. What is the Dead Rising stream on BitChute called? I don't know. I think it's literally just called the Dead Rising 2 stream from like TheAlmightyLoli or something. I don't know. I uploaded it. Yeah. Noob Next Door did it. Yeah. We have a stream Saturday. We'll be watching Jim's stream. I'll decide on it. I think I'm going to do FF14 on Saturday because like I didn't do it tonight because 1.0 for Ready or Not. So fuck it. I'll just do it on Saturday. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing it on Baldur's Gate, but fuck it. Fuck it. I'm more loyal to Road to 80 than the Baldur's Gate ones. I'll just do it next time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They don't have a backup for the Ghost Park Tokyo stream. I can download it and try to see about uploading it, but, you know, it'd be something I have to work at. I have to take time to do it, and it's just about doing it. So, when I get free period after I'm done with Gintama. Medicare streaming tomorrow? He's doing it on Saturday, yeah. Apparently he's healthy enough to be able to stream again. Do Tropico any Cuban Hellscape? Tropico would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. Upload to stream in shorts, they don't get blocked. Yeah. Will you ever reach 80? Yeah, I believe so. We're getting pretty close there. I'm loyal to Gunbreaker, so we don't really need to pick any that's like different. Because if we're not doing the Gunbreaker, we're doing Dark Knight, which is my main, which is already up there. Do you like Gintama or love it? I love Gintama. It's amazing. How are the dogs? They're doing all right. Winston's getting more curious about the downstairs in the basement. He wants to go down there and see what's down there. The only dog that does. Every other dog, they stay away from it. They get scared. He does not care. He jumps straight down. Gintama Best Shonen. Definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. It's fantastic. All right. Yeah, Medicare streaming Saturday, 7 p.m. CST to 8 p.m. EST. Okay. Winston's a true gamer. Yeah. Winston, big brave boy. Do you goon to Gintoki? Shota does. He has the body pillow. Well, you guys stream and talk in 20 and 21? I'm not sure what that means. Do you think Twitch will become a campsite and Chatterbait become a gaming site? I mean, Twitch is already halfway there to being a campsite. Okay. So, I'm calling it here. One last check for Streamlabs. Yep, there we go. Okay. Thank everybody who showed up. And see ya.